What's going on, my peoples? It's your boy, Mr. OBF. Welcome to the OBF, the family channel. People, make sure you guys subscribe and hit the like button. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to my new channel, Mr. OBF YouTube channel. If you can donate to the channel. Go to the Cash App. Go to OBF the Real Cash App and donate what you can. It's highly whatever you can donate is highly appreciated. Let's get right into it. Let's get right into it, people. Listen, man. When I tell y'all that we deal with a lot of bitterness in our people, it's just bitterness. And this is what happens when you allow people to think that their opinion matters, right? Um, Shout out to my brother True from New York. Shout out to my brother. Um, this is just plain. Certain black people need to stay in their lane. When you start crossing these lines of fucking with greatness and people that are looked at as legendary. Now, people, I'm not saying we don't have to have these type of discussions. What I'm saying is when you start to question someone's uh, legacy of who they were because of allegedly mistake or allegedly an affair or cheating or whatever it may be. Listen, people, before we even get into this, I just want to tell everybody out here right now, none of us, and I mean none of us, even the people that we idolize, that we think that is great, it's not perfect. We are not perfect. It's nothing perfect about any of us. People put personas up like we're perfect, but a lot of us are, none of us are perfect. I don't give a fuck who you are. You could be the goddamn Pope, nigga, for all I care. He ain't perfect either. So we have self-hating B. Simone. And if nobody knows who B. Simone is, because she is, to me, she's irrelevant. But when you say disrespectful shit about someone that's great, as Martin Luther King, and you show your true colors of how bitter you are because you can't find a man that can satisfy your needs. And what I mean by needs too, some of these modern day women has this obsession with thinking that it's a perfect man out here. It's a man that could give me all these qualities that I'm looking for or what I need. Let me just explain something to you. I've been with my wife over 20-something years, bro. My wife does not fulfill all my needs. I damn sure don't fulfill all her needs. But am I not good for her because I don't fulfill all her needs? Is she not good for me because she does not fulfill all my needs? No. Listen, I don't know what's going on. Listen, man. This woman got a real serious problem. She said, I heard on the Brother Willie D podcast with Scarface, and she said some crazy shit about she wouldn't date a man that works a 9 to 5. And to each his own with that. But if you got a good man that works a 9 to 5 that is loyal to you, that you ain't got no evidence that he cheating, he treats you good, he a good father. You don't want to fuck with that guy. But then on the other hand, you're mad that that a man that doesn't work a 9 to 5 or whatever, right? He owns his own business or whatever, he a boss, but he take care of his kids, he take care of you, he makes sure he pays his bills on time, and he makes a mistake, he cheats. You got a problem with that guy too, but then you don't want to even give the guy that work a 9 to 5 even a chance. So is it really about the materialistic shit, or is it really about the man? Because all men ain't the same. Just like I wouldn't assume all women is the same. So let's just get into this, man. This is highly, highly disrespectful. This shit is highly disturbing. And I want to tell the young ladies out here, because I believe B. Simone around 30, maybe 28 or something like that. She in her late 20s, early 30s, right? I just want and these are millennials. Need people to understand this. These are millennial kids, right? Listen, people, right? Lower your expectations. Because anytime you have your expectations way too high, you will disappoint yourself. It ain't the person that's disappointing you. It's you disappointing yourself because you having these high expectations about other people, or because you look at yourself in this way of having these high expectations, so you think everybody else got to somehow be on your level. Listen, I don't need nobody. I always tell my wife this all the time, right? That's why I'm glad that we opposite. I'm glad that she has her flaws and I have my flaws, and she have her weaknesses, I have my weakness, and we balance each other out. I'm not sitting there. I don't want to be in competition with my woman. I don't want my woman to be in competition with me. Let's ride this bitch till the wheels fall off, hand in hand. We both leading this bitch. I don't need all that competition. I don't even like competition at my age. Now, when you young, dumb, full of cum, yeah, you want competition. But I'm too old to be trying to have competition with anybody. I'm not trying to have any type of competition. It actually, having competition at the age that I am is a waste of my time. It's beneath me. Because I have nothing to prove. See, when you're in competition with somebody, that means you have something to prove to somebody. I don't have nothing to prove, so I don't give a fuck about competition. I don't give a fuck what people do in their life, who they cheating on. I don't give a fuck about that shit. That shit means nothing to me. I know how to mind my business. Because you know why I say I mind my business? Because I ain't perfect. And who the fuck am I to judge somebody else's relationship of they cheating? It's like the Will Smith and Jada Pinkett shit. I ain't mad about that shit. I'm mad that she puts the dirty laundry out there. When you should keep that shit quiet. What up, LT? Shout out to my brother LT. But let's get into this B. Simone shit, man. This is gonna be a little long video, but let's get into, because I want everybody here to respect her. What I've been seeing is people have been, I guess she got a new podcast with this other sister right here. God damn it. Give me a second here, people. Alexa, go to YouTube. God damn.
Here is YouTube.
Shit. My bad, people. Oh, shit, wrong one. Give me a second here, people. What the fuck?
Reality of the fact he was a great man who knew God's word, who led people to freedom. He was cheating on his wife. That is a fact. So what is more important? Is it more important that we see him as that, as that man who gave that amazing speech on that amazing day and led amazing people to freedom? Or is it important that we know?
Hold on, people. Oh, what the fuck is going on with this shit? Give me a second, people. Let me go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Something fucking up on here. All right, people, we back from a quick commercial break. Had some difficulty with this audio. Let's get right into it. Here we go.
Media today. How do we say that though?
Because it's like it's so apparent that I don't want to say it to like point any directions or fingers.
I mean, it's gonna be a broad topic. Like what? How do we start?
Okay, so I don't find, because let's have the conversation. What is more important, perception or reality?
For me, reality.
Okay.
Reality.
Okay, so
my reality is more important.
Your reality, not the truth of it all, just your truth or your reality. I'm saying, like, what is more certain? What is more important, the perception of how we see a thing or what that thing really is? And I'm going to give you an example.
What the thing really is.
What's more important, the fact that Martin Luther King is the man that we see that fought for freedom, or the fact that he was cheating on his wife?
Jesus. I think, move.
What's more important?
First of all, time out. I need people to really truly understand what's going on here. You can't. Can I just say something about certain shit, right? Listen, man. I don't know what's going on with some of our people, these modern day people. It don't matter how old you are. It just, I don't know what's going on. How are you questioning Martin Luther King? I don't give a fuck if Martin Luther King fucked 100 bitches. Okay? I don't give a fuck if he was out here fucking prostitutes every night when he was on the road. This man was getting death threats. Threatened, his family was being threatened. His friends and family members was being threatened because he was fighting for everybody to have the right to vote. Everybody would have the right to do it. You know what I mean? For us, everybody being treated equally in this country. He fought for that. And the man was getting his ass whipped. So for him, allegedly, if this is true, I don't give a fuck. Let him get his dick sucked. Let him get some pussy. How didn't you know maybe somebody, the FBI set him up. Sent them these women to do certain shit to seduce him. That happens. Especially back in those days. They're finding anything and everything to ruin people like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Leaders like that. Prime example, they got what's his name? Al Sharpton ass caught up, and he's wound up snitching with the drug shit. I think it was back in the 90s or something like that. And Al ain't been the same. What is wrong with some Al people in these days? How you question Martin? That's Martin Luther King, people. I don't give a fuck. You act like he was out here beating women or some shit like that, or raping women or some shit. He was out here, he was cheating, allegedly. Okay. First of all B. Simone and this other chick, you wouldn't even be having the right to be sitting there talking this craziness out your mouth, period, if it wasn't for Martin Luther King. You had no rights to speak. You had to submit to your husband and to white America. To white women, and they ain't even had no rights. What are you talking about? Show some fucking respect. I told you this is where we at in this time. People don't have respect. People don't have no respect, man. Have no respect. And then these people act like they really know what the fuck they talking about. She don't even know what she get ready to say. Let's just move on, people.
More important.
I love you, baby.
What's more important? Because that is the reality of the fact. He was a great man who knew God's word, who led people to freedom.
And let me say something. I'm not saying this is factual for all women, right? If you ever see a woman at this type of function that she had a podcast or whatever, right? Or you see a woman by herself. What up, Shay Babe? You see a woman that got a dog in public, just walking around, got a dog in her hand, holding the fucking dog in her hand. Most likely people, about 60% of the time, she's single and she ain't got nobody. I just need to know this, and I said this shit about Kevin Samuel. I would never take no advice from people that are single. Unless I'm single. But I ain't single. So people like this annoys me. Because how the fuck are you going to talk about a relationship, and every relationship you probably been in ain't worked, because most likely it might have been you. Not saying it ain't the other person either, but it's most likely was you too. Unless that person is mentally abusing you, or sexually or physically abusing you, or sexually abusing you, then it's just that person's fault. But most likely when motherfuckers break up a lot of time, or cheating go on or whatever, it's most likely both parties sometimes. And just don't realize it. Because sometimes even if the person cheat on you, you gotta be like, damn, what the fuck did not do? You got to think about that. And it's something you did, you may not just know what it is. Maybe it's just because you could have been, when somebody cheat on you or leave you or some shit like that, maybe you didn't catch the sign that this motherfucker was just, the person was showing you signs that they don't want to be in a relationship. They a coward for not saying it a lot of the times, and just leaving, or they say it and you're just in denial. Because people could be blindly in love a lot of the times, and that's usually how people get so bitter and hurt. Because they so hurt, the shit turns into bitterness. But it is what it is. Everybody get their heart broken. But I would say to all people, if you ain't single, there's no reason you should take any advice from a single person. I don't give a fuck who they are. They could have had 8, 9, 10 marriages. I don't give a fuck.
To freedom, he was cheating on his wife. That is a fact. So what is more important? Is it more important that we see him as that?
First of all, that's not a fact. It's allegedly. It's allegedly. We don't know that for a fact. I just want to put that out there. I hate when people be saying, oh, it's a fact. No, we don't really know.
As that man who gave that amazing speech on that amazing day and led amazing people to freedom, or is it important that we know, or is it important that we knew both?
I think it's both.
But that,
first of all, only reason you even care about it is because you got the freedom to care about it. Let me say that one more time. The only reason you can say both or to care about it is because you have the freedom to. The man fought for you to be free. I mean, they had the freedom to say and be in positions that you are in, to even speak on him as far as this issue, to even disrespect him. He did that. Not you. Because some of you black folks in this era, the one thing that era had, Martin and them had, that we lack as a people now, is unity. And learning how to learning how to come together and fight together regardless of our disagreements. Because we have one agenda. It's to get justice and be free from all this fuck shit, this racism, this systemic racism in this country. But you motherfuckers can't do that. We as a people can't do that in this generation of black folks. So who the fuck of me or her or anybody else to question Martin Luther King greatness because he cheated? At least they had unity. And allegedly, if he did cheat, Coretta Scott King, she ain't say nothing. So who the fuck is we to judge? If his wife, that was his ride or die, didn't say shit or question Martin Luther King in public, maybe behind the scenes with them, who the fuck are we to judge Martin Luther King? Because he allegedly cheated. Man, please, man. Somebody talk to me, man. These people, I swear to God, we in some fucked up time. I told you, we in some weird times. We're amongst the weirdos. I don't understand. I don't understand.
But that's hindsight. That's hindsight. You see
to me,
what I'm saying?
reality is more important. I think reality is important.
But
reality,
to you, but what's more important to the overall picture?
Fucking perception.
Thank you. It's more important
to me because outside of Martin Luther King, let me give you an example. He's a great father. He's a great father. He's a great father. He's a great businessman. He's a great CEO. He's an entrepreneur.
He's such a boss.
No. I want people to say this. To be fair, she did say, because people just caught the clips of the trailer to where they were talking about Martin Luther King. You heard her from the beginning. She said, Martin Luther King aside. Now she just saying men and genuine. Like, so, she didn't say, she said put Martin to the side. So at least give her that credit. But it's still going to boil down to Martin Luther King. But let's just move on. Let's move on. And this is wrong with some of these modern day women. These so-called independent women. Not all of them, but a lot of them. You don't understand sometimes to stay in your fucking lane. You want to be in so much competition with your man. You looking for this perfect motherfucker and you ain't going to never find him. I don't give a fuck. Listen, my relationship is not the greatest relationship in the world. It works for me. It works for me and my wife. It works for us. I may not work in another relationship with another female. It may not work, but it works between me and my wife. We good. So who the fuck am I to judge other people's relationships or whatever? I can just only give you my experience. What I tolerate and what I wouldn't tolerate. That's up to you. What you tolerate and what you wouldn't, what you would tolerate and what you wouldn't tolerate. What your expectations is. I don't know. Your expectations may be different from mine when it comes to a relationship. The problem a lot of times is men and women get in relationships and start competing. Who's the best parent? Who's making the most money? Who love each other more? The fuck out of here, man. That's not how you start a relationship, or if you in a relationship, and that shouldn't how that shit should be going. It shouldn't be working like that. But anyway, let's move on, man.
He's such a boss.
He's a boss.
Look at that man. He's a boss.
Look at him.
He's a strong black man.
Look at him being at his kid's game.
Look at him. He's a great father. He's a boss. He's a strong black man.
Look at him posting his wife. Look at him.
Look at him.
On date night. Look at him.
But you're cheating.
Now, that energy is coming from because it's somebody in Hollywood that they've been around, they know. That when they in the Hollywood scenes and shit, he's a cheater. Right? He's cheating, allegedly, right? From their point of view. Because he put up a post of him and his wife and kids and shit, and that good family look. But they know it's a lie because allegedly he's a cheater outside of the marriage. Why you care? That's just like me. If I got a homeboy and this motherfucker is posting pictures of him and his family, and they, look family. They doing family, taking family pictures and trips and shit. Nigga look like a good husband, good father. I know in the back of my mind, this nigga is a cheater, right? Why am I hating on that? Because he's getting away with it. Because that's basically what that is. That's just jealousy to a certain extent. It's like, well, he getting away with this shit. How he getting away with it? I don't give a fuck because it ain't my relationship. Sooner or later, I always say I believe in karma. It'll come out sooner or later. But I'm not going to be the one that blow up their marriage or some shit like that. How I know is that, how do I not know? Maybe the woman may know, or the man may know that their spouse is cheating on them. And they accepting that shit because the motherfucker is a good father. He is a good provider. He's probably a decent husband when he is home. I don't know what's the in-betweens of what's going on in their relationship. But remember I told y'all, the problem with this generation of people, don't matter how old you are, motherfuckers act like they don't know how to mind their business no more. Leave certain shit alone. It's none of your business. It's none of your business. Martin Luther King is dead and gone. I don't give a fuck. He cheated. So what? Who cares? I got rights now because of that brother and his wife and that whole entire family and that whole movement of our ancestors. I don't give a fuck. How is him cheating affects me of being free to speak and walk around without motherfuckers, me can't eat at restaurants or vote or whatever. How is that affecting me? How's it affecting her? Man, let's move on, man. These people, it's unbelievable, man.
You're cheating on your wife. You're not a good husband. You're not a good communicator. You don't value her feelings. But he's great in all these other aspects. How are you a great leader, a great CEO, a great black man, a great father, a great leader in any aspect? You're not a great husband, a great communicator, a great...
You're a liar.
People, let me just explain something to you. See, this is the problem with this bullshit. listen, let me just explain. Imagine this. Say, okay, all that is true, right? Imagine if the woman is not with that man anymore. But he's all those things. He's a great leader. He's a great businessman. He's a great father. He's a great provider. But he ain't with your ass no more. Is he still those things? Because you ain't with him no more. He has those same qualities when he was with you, but he cheated on you, and that's why y'all broke up. But when he leave you, he still has those same qualities. Other than that, he was unfaithful to you. Do you still hold on to that? Do you still say that man is not great because he cheated on you? You telling that black man that is still taking care of his motherfucking kids that ain't with you no more because he cheated, he still ain't shit. He still ain't a great father, even though he's not cheating on you now. He cheated on you then. Y'all ain't together. So all those qualities just go away because he cheated on you. Fuck out. Whatever, man. Well, you know what? I'm gonna say this. Listen, if that's the fucking case, what up, Nick? Shout out to my brother Nick. Listen, if that's the case, we're gonna offer you a respective B Simone. Any woman that cheat on a man, you ain't shit either. You ain't a good woman. You ain't a good mother. You ain't a good leader. You ain't a good boss. You ain't shit. If that's the case, if you want to go down that road with that, then women that cheat on men ain't shit either. All their qualities go out the window as well. They ain't good mothers either. They ain't a good parent either. The fuck out of here. That shit don't even make any sense, my people. How do I question a woman because she cheated on me, and because I'm so mad and angry that she cheated on me, I say she ain't a good she ain't a good person, she ain't a good leader, she ain't a good parent. See, all that other shit I don't care about. When you talk questioning people, how they parent or how they take care of their kid because of what that person did to you, so you question, because you cheated on me, I get to question your parent skills. All right. If that's the case, anybody that cheat, they in a relationship with somebody, they got a kid by somebody, and they cheat on you, then listen, then 90% of the world ain't shit. 90% of the world of people ain't shit then. It's a motherfucker right now cheating on their girlfriend or their spouse or whatever. Listen, hey King, think about this. Who else she supposed to marry? You got one of the greatest men in history. Who else can you fuck with? You feel me? Who else can you fuck with? Ain't nobody better you can fuck with. And you damn sure ain't gonna fuck down. But I get your point though, King. These people, listen, I told you, some of these people, just because you have the right to have an opinion, doesn't mean you should give an opinion about something. And it's maybe you just need to just leave certain things alone, because you ain't qualified to speak on it. Your opinion doesn't mean, just because you have an opinion doesn't mean you qualified to speak on something. Everybody has a motherfucking opinion, but that doesn't mean everybody is qualified to speak on the issue. Because a lot of times people don't really have good respect of things because they are mentally fucked up or hurt and can't really rationalize what the fuck they really talking about. She mad because she can't find a man. Who the fuck would want to fuck with her anyway? You ain't that good looking. Let's just be honest. You take all that makeup and all that shit off, you ain't all that motherfucking pretty. That makeup make you look decent looking. Your mouth And the shit that comes out her mouth makes her look ugly. I keep telling people that you could be the most beautiful person in the world, but if you got this shit about you, your mouth, your actions, your behavior will make you look ugly. You ever seen somebody that like an ugly dude and shit? He ugly as a motherfucker, but the dude can sweet talk the shit out of a woman out of her panties because his energy is good. He knows how to speak that language. That's true. That's true, King.
You're not great. You're not great.
You're a liar.
You're not great.
So that's my
You're
point.
You're not great.
So I posted this.
You're not
this
great.
The other.
God, you're
bitch.
not.
And you sit and see how mad she getting? You're not great. You're not great. That's when the ghetto shit, when y'all see women clapping their hands, not great. Not great. That's that ghetto shit. But this woman to sit here and act like she's the classiest shit in the world. What's this? You're not great. B. Simone. Understand what you're saying. See, I know you believe that you're a very intelligent sister. You're not that damn bright. I'll tell you that. Because you don't even understand what you just said. Like, and I'm going to say it again. If it's going off of your narrative, if a man is all these great things, a good father, a good leader, a good boss man, if he cheats on his spouse, that means he's not great. That means every woman that cheats on her man, she ain't great either. Nothing great about her. Because she wasn't faithful to her man. What about when the man or the woman cheat and either sex, forgive them and they move on from it, and it makes their relationship better? Do that still make that person not great? See, you got to understand what you're talking about, B. Simone. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. You just sound like a bitter-ass woman that can't find no man. And I can see why you can't find a man. So maybe your co-worker that's right next to you, maybe y'all should start dating. Because usually that's how a lot of you women turn into lesbians anyway. Because a man mistreats you so bad, he cheated on you. Oh, I like pussy now. Boy, listen. Nobody, listen, I was saying this shit to my wife. I talk about a lot of shit that I talk about on the show to my wife about certain respective or certain things because I like to hear her point of view about certain shit. Right? And I was telling my wife, I said, even if I was a dude that was I wasn't a 9-to-5 dude, I was making 6 figures or some shit like that, I wouldn't want to date her. Because to me, it ain't even about the money. Morally, emotionally, I don't want to be in competition with you. Listen, if I'm not showing you that I care about you, then you explain that to me of certain ways that I need to do certain things. But if you know me, you know that I care. See, a lot of times in relationships, men and women look for this big thing to show that the other person got to show this big thing or show you how much they love you. And the crazy shit about it, you not watching the little things that they do for you. That shows you how much they love you. Or how much they care about you. Just bitterness. I wouldn't fuck with her. First of all, she's not my type anyway. Because the one thing I don't like, and I'll be very honest about this, I'm dead serious about it, and I don't know, maybe it's because I'm older, and I'm getting older. I don't like ratchet women. Listen, ratchet women don't mean they got to be black women. You see them white girls be out here acting ratchet acting ratchet as well. I don't like ratchet women. I don't like women that pretends that they're classy, but they acting ratchet. Acting ghetto as fuck. And you like, God damn, you was just out here talking about you want some Grey Poupon, but you out here. Yeah, no, me. But you just was asking for Grey Poupon, bitch. Let's move on, man.
Hey, that is triggering.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm a good dad. You're not a good dad because you don't respect me. How the fuck you showing these kids you a good father and you don't respect their mother?
Because he cheated on you? He not a good dad because he cheated on you. Let me just explain something to people once again, because like I said, I'm not perfect. I have made flaws and mistakes in my life, people. Okay? Listen, let me explain something to you. See, this is the problem with women. Not all of them, some of them, right? I had this conversation with plenty of women, and mainly my wife, right? Because we had these type of conversations, right? You see how emotional she is about being cheated on? Because that's what it is. She been cheated on, and that's why she doing all that ratchet shit, you know what I mean, and so mad and upset. When men cheat, 90% of the time we cheat just because it's available. We're given the opportunity, we're presented with the pussy. Believe it or not. Okay? It's no shit that a lot of times men are out seeking when we in relationships and shit like that. A lot of times we like motherfuckers be cheating because they work with other women at their job. That's just some shit that just usually just happen because that woman, some weird shit happens. It's not emotional. It's sex. We not thinking with this. We thinking with this. That's any man, any age. It doesn't matter. When women cheat, 90% of the time too, it's emotional. They're thinking with this instead of this. It's emotional shit. We're not like that. And the average man will tell you that. We not thinking up here. We thinking down here. And it's presented to us. A lot of times we ain't even looking for it. We might be very happy in our relationship. But somehow a woman run up on you, nigga, we ain't thinking. We just, oh, shit, she is fine. A lot of it is built into men have to have more self-control when we're around women. That's basically what that is. It's not emotional. And that doesn't mean that we don't care about our kids because we went out and fucked around. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's why when a man ever get caught, you see how dumb we look? And the woman be sitting there, did you even think about how you destroying the family? A nigga be like, it wasn't like that, baby. You get what I'm saying? But if you ever watch when a woman get caught, she flips that shit on to like, you the one fucked up. She is basically letting you know the reason I cheated is because of you. Because it's emotional when she cheats. 90% of the time. Just a fucking fact. So stop trying to play these. But do I think if a woman cheats on a man that she's not a good mother no more? No. She ain't ignoring her duties as a mother. She still picking the kids up, still taking care of, still out working, providing. She cheated. I'm not saying just act like it ain't nothing, but I would never say to a woman or any woman because she cheated on a man that she ain't a good mother. Now, at this period of time, she not showing good leadership skills or at that time, but that doesn't mean that she not a good leader. She had a weak moment or weak moments. It's so wrong. It's just so wrong. And then why do y'all had to bring up Martin Luther King, the black man? I mean, what about all the slave owners and shit that was raping people, raping black women, and they had wives? Why you ain't talking about them? Why you talking about Martin Luther King? This nigga did something for you. For yous. We wouldn't have rights and shit if it wasn't for him. And other black leaders back then. But you want to pick on Martin? Martin? The man, I had a dream. Him? Woo. Man, I mean, you could have picked somebody else. Pick somebody else, okay? But hold on, but they gonna get to somebody else. And watch how they tone change too. You disrespect. Let's just move on, man. This shit is just ridiculous.
How are you a good father? You don't respect who brought them into this world.
Carried them.
You're not a great dad, my nigga.
When advertising on YouTube, I know that making an authentic video with a clear call to action is the key to getting results.
Commercial people.
You're an okay human. You're present. In the sense of...
I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. I just got worked. What did you put in this drink?
No, but seriously, it's like, okay, so for an example, if I'm a good person to you, but I'm not a good person...
Oh, no, come on, baby, please.
I'm not a good person to other people.
I love that quote.
Am I a good person?
Say it again.
If I'm a good person to you, I posted this it's on my post and I posted on my stories before, but someone...
And you got to understand something too. I'm not for sure about this, but I don't believe B. Simone even have any children. That's why I'm trying to ask people, how can you take advice from a person that haven't been married, not married, doesn't have any children that I know of? So how do you know that? I could be wrong about the child. I don't know. I don't really fuck with her like that because I think she a weirdo to me. You know what I mean? But how do you take advice from somebody like this? Right. That's what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm saying, King. You bring up Malcolm. Why you ain't bring up John F. Kennedy? Why everybody got to pick on the black man? We already getting fucked with every day we leave our house. We already got a strike against us every day. 2 strikes. We black and we're man and we black. We already got 2 strikes. Soon we leave the house, nigga, 2 strikes against us already. We already been fucked with. Why is our black people, a lot of y'all fucking with us? What is this about?
Being a good person to you means they're a good person to you. Someone being a good person to everyone means that they're a good person.
In general.
And that's my point. what is the consistency of your character? You cannot say that you are a good husband or you are a good wife, because let's make it gender neutral. This ain't about just this is a humanity conversation.
We're just talking broadly.
But we're females, so we're gonna come from a female perspective. But let's talk about humanity. If women you are
time out. Ooh, the bitterness of these women. Jesus Christ! Oh my God! And don't get it twisted. It's men out here, just like this. It's men out here just like this. And I can't tolerate those niggas even. The audacity of these fucking cowards. Listen to me, people. And I keep telling everybody, man, nobody's perfect. Why the fuck is everybody rolling around in the world thinking people have to be perfect when they're with you? It's almost like somebody get in a relationship with somebody, and you hear single people say, "I don't want a man, or I don't want a person that bring baggage to the table." First of all, I don't give a fuck who you are. Everybody bring baggage to the table. Everybody bring baggage to the relationship. The fuck are you talking about? No one's perfect. You can have a perfect credit score, nigga, but hey, your feet might stink. You get what I'm saying here, people? Like, listen, nobody is nobody is perfect. Everybody brings some type of baggage to something. Listen, you in a all right. So for some people, somebody cheat on you, that could be it. I can't fuck with you no more. All the great shit that you have done and we've done together as a couple, you break that oath or something like that, you cross a line. But you already know that when that person lets you already know that that's a line you cross, we can't come back from. That's understandable people upset about that. But at this period of time, I cheated and I was a bad husband or a bad wife, right? But we had I was much more of a better husband and a better wife than I was as being a bad husband at this particular moment of me cheating. You understand what I'm saying? Your good got outweigh your bad. But sometimes certain bad shit can almost equal up to all the good shit that you did. It depends how bad it is. But if in your relationship, if cheating is one of those things that is unforgivable, it's understandable. I tell people this all the time. I only can assume how I would react if my wife cheated on me. I'm assuming my behavior if I found out that my wife was cheating. I can only assume because I don't know what my reaction may be. I don't care how many times I see friends of mine or family members of mine or people, period, get cheated on, and I see all their different types of reaction and how they react. I don't know how I would react. I don't know if I kill everybody in the goddamn room. I don't know if I do a Chris Benoit of this bitch. I don't know. I don't know if I just won't say nothing. I just probably pack my shit up and roll the fuck out without saying nothing. I don't know. We all assume we know how we're going to react in these moments. That's why I'll be very, very careful of how I give advice about certain things. I'm not saying I ain't never been cheated on before, but it's different when you are in a real relationship and you done put time in and years and shit in with this person. So her bitterness, I understand a little bit, but her reaction after all this shit is over. After you done thought about it to process this shit, And yeah, it still hurt that that person cheated on you. But you won't find nobody else if you continue to hold on to that same bitterness shit from past relationships. That's just like me not trusting a woman because I got cheated on by a couple of women back in the day. So I'm always treating this woman. I'm not giving this woman 100% of me because of what some women did to me back in the day or my previous relationships. You'll never find love. You'll be a single, bitter ass person, just like she is. We got to do better here, people. Come on, man.
Or fucked up too.
Absolutely. And there were times where I had to stand in my truth and be like, I wasn't a good wife. Not because I was out cheating or doing any of those, but if I wasn't.
That's not the same thing then. That's not what you're talking about. Everybody has up and downs in relationships where they start taking their spouse for granted, you know, and shit like that, like little shit that goes on in your marriage. We was talking about cheating. You see how they switched the conversation? They was talking about cheating. We're not talking about ins and outs in your relationship of shit just not working out. Y'all ain't seeing eye to eye. Y'all maybe falling out of love. You ain't y'all each maybe one of y'all ain't appreciating each other. Y'all not. It ain't the you ain't making that person feel loved. Whatever. That's different. Because nobody outside of your marriage is involved. You didn't go outside to hurt your spouse. It's what's in. Cheating is different. This is the problem with some of these modern day women. They can't stick to this topic. They don't understand. They always try to group all this shit together. It's not. It's not. None of this shit is the same. Cheating on your spouse outside of your marriage is different from some internal shit that's going on in your marriage that's not working. It's not the same. People, let me just explain something to you. When you're in a relationship, right, you ain't thinking about none of this goofy shit that they talking about. You just living life, loving your spouse or going through the trials and tribulations in your relationship and trying to fix them. You ain't thinking about none of this goofy nonsense shit. I'm not a good wife. I'm not a good husband. You ain't thinking about none of that goofy shit. I don't wake up every day talking about how can I be a better husband. Bullshit. I ain't thinking about that. You know what I wake up and I think about? No lie to you. I said, damn, I gotta go to work today. That's it. First thing popped my mind, nigga. Second thing is to make sure my family is good. Like, we good today? Everybody in a good mood? You get what I'm saying? I'm not thinking about none of all that dumb shit. You through the day or you talking on the phone to your woman or your man and shit, you know, you talking about, yeah, baby, what you want to do this weekend? You want to go out, you know, you want to do dinner, you know. I mean, that's normal talk. Nobody's thinking about this nonsense shit. How can I be a better husband? How can I be a better wife? Nobody's thinking about that, nigga. We live in reality. We live in real life. And in real life, you ain't thinking about being no better husband, no better wife. Because first of all, nigga, I accept everything that my wife bring, nigga. I know about now. We 20 something plus years deep into this. I already know what I got. I don't expect no more, no less. Now she do some shit that may surprise me, you know, surprise me with gifts and shit like that. That's different. But I expect what I expect from my wife. And I appreciate and I love her for that. The good and the bad. The flaws and all. Because I know what I got. Her good outweigh those dumbass flaws. Listen, you have to be in sync with your and a lot of times women are really a little too ambitious with shit instead of slowing the fuck down. They want this, they want that, because they see their friends and shit doing this and doing that, getting this and get. They want to be a part of the Joneses. They want to be a part of certain shit. Chill the fuck out. Appreciate what the fuck you do have. And then when the shit is gone and you out that bitch in the club, what Martin say? The woman in the club, fuck 'em, girl. Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em, girl. Fuck 'em. You get what I'm saying? You out there in the club, fuck 'em, girl, fuck 'em. But you didn't appreciate what you had. You blew that whole shit up because you know what? He wasn't trying to be better as a husband. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, man. I don't like dudes or women like this. I can't stand people like this, man. Don't even appreciate what they had. They just want more and they want this and that and shit. You know what I mean? Instead of appreciating what they do have. And understanding that what you do have, the average motherfucker is out here searching and finding like B. Simone. She ain't got shit. She got a little cash in her pocket, a little fame. But look at her. She sound and look bitter. Let's move on,
Wasn't
man.
putting my husband's needs before mine or considering them, or I gave more attention to my children more than I gave to my relationship, or I was more committed in my work than I was committed to my relationship. Does that make me a good wife?
Yeah.
Even if I cooked and cleaned?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that make me a good wife? You know what I'm saying? I think so. We're trying to generalize it.
Yeah.
Being a good
No.
person.
That means is that if you're listen, man. Oh my God. Woo. Ooh. Oh. If you got a sucker ass nigga like that and shit, I don't even know. I don't even know what's up with these sucker ass niggas, man. If you got a sucker ass nigga like that, then yeah, you should leave him. Cause I don't even like women like that. You working too much. You're doing all that. Like, what the fuck you think I'm doing it for? Doing it for you. And for the fact, of course, listen. I don't give a fuck you a man or a woman. Of course your kids come before your husband. Of course he does. Of course they do. They do. What the fuck? What are we talking about? And far as working so hard, listen, man. Oh God, man. A lot of times people work so hard. A lot of the times, it's because of the simple fact that motherfuckers got bills and shit. Nobody wants to work hard. Nobody wants to put their job over their husband or their family. Of course not. I don't give a fuck if you're a man or a woman. No, nobody wants to do that. That means you got bills and shit. And if your spouse can't understand that, then maybe your spouse should be out here making sure you don't have to work so goddamn hard. So you can spend more time with him or her. How about that? So they bitching and complaining about some shit. What up, Brother Bell? Brother Bell said you can find, like 50 said you can find me in the club. Listen, man. I'm going to just explain something to everybody. I want to make this very, very clear. The reason I can speak on this is because I've been with my wife for 20-something years. Been in a relationship for a long fucking time here, people. Relationships are not that complicated. It's the people that makes the relationship complicated. It's the people that's in the relationship that makes it complicated a lot of the times. And a lot of times what it is that, listen, it's very possible that you can fall out of love with somebody. It happens. But just if that's what that is, then okay. Because when you fall out of love with somebody, it ain't nothing that other person can do to make you fall back in love with them. If the spark may just be gone, that happens. But like I tell people, I like to outweigh my options. I tell people, I told my wife just like this, I would never get married again. Even if we ever broke up, we ever got a divorce, I would never get married again. There's no reason for it. First of all, I spent way too many years adapting to my wife. And vice versa, she adapting to me. It's too much. Listen, come on, man. I don't have no more energy to deal with somebody else new like that. Try to figure them out and what works and what don't work, and I go back to being a whore. I go back to being a whore, people. I'm sorry. I can't motherfucking do it. I can't motherfucking do it. I go back to being a whore.
Person to a selective few people doesn't make you a good person.
It doesn't.
Being a disciplined man because you're disciplined in the thing that gives you gain
and
like
validation,
your job, yes, and validation,
and praises you,
is not mean that you're a committed man if you're still out cheating on your wife.
Jesus.
First of all, that doesn't mean that I ain't a great dad either. Listen, I always tell anybody, I don't give a fuck if you're a man or a woman. Understand when you go out and you cheat on your spouse, and your spouse find out, it may break the family up. Okay? Understand that will affect your child. Because they're used to both parents being in the household. It affects them. Doesn't mean, and you break trust with your kid. Believe it or not, especially if the kid find out it was you that broke the family up. Okay? I don't even give a, listen, that's why I said, like, I never understood this about women. If we break up, we break up. Right? Don't hold no grudges. Don't deny me from my child. I hurt my child. I have to fix that. I got to gain that trust back. Even if it's the woman, you have to gain that trust back. But the crazy shit about it, the fucked up part about it, this is the sloppy part about this shit. If a woman cheats on her man, she breaks the family up. The child knows that she broke the family up. The mother got time to explain to the kid, because the kid is going to be with the mom. She got time to explain to the kid why she did what she did, or blah, 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 or even lie about it to that kid. But the father only gets the weekends to kind of explain and got to buy his kid all this shit to make him happy. To forget about what he did to him and broke the family up. It's not fair, people. That's why I said it's a double standard to a lot of this shit with women. And that's why I be telling women a lot of times, calm the fuck down. It's not, you already in control of a lot of the relationship anyway. Number one, you got the poon nanny. You already got the poon nanny. So you're already in control. Then second of all, listen, you moms, I don't give a fuck if it's a girl or a boy. The boy can be a mama's boy. The girl automatically, for the first couple of years of her life, maybe a decade and a half, she gonna love her mama. She gonna stick by mom. It just is what it is. You got so many, you have the advantage over the man from the jump, and you don't even realize your privilege that you already have. You already one up in the man anyway. Calm the fuck down. The man gotta work extra hard. He gotta prove how much he love you. Gotta show the kids how much he can. Like, we gotta prove shit. You don't gotta prove nothing. You automatically gonna gain that respect. Cause you moms. You the woman. Understand what the fuck your worth is. I should have to praise and kiss your ass the whole time we together. You should already have confidence in who the fuck you are. You already got the upper hand. I can't make you feel good about your motherfucking ass if you don't feel good about yourself. Of course, it's my job not to make you feel bad about yourself. Of course not. And appreciate you. But goddamn, appreciate yourself. Why I gotta keep kissing your ass and let you know how great you are? You know how fucking condescending that is? Anyway, man, let's move on, man. I try to tell people, man, that this is what I be talking about, man.
And you give, somebody very respected and well-known, posted something and to the sense of like how you should treat women. And for the public, wow, you're amazing. All we see is you praise your wife and exude all this love for your wife. But in the industry, because it's such a small community and shit travels very fast, I sent this to B and I was like, is this a joke?
Is this a joke?
Because you know personally that this person isn't faithful. Not because you're dealing with that person, but because
100%.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like, how do you have mind belonging to me?
It's mind blowing. But
and for example,
but how about it ain't none of your business? All right, you know that he outside his marriage, he whatever. But when he home, he daddy, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He a husband. Listen, everybody get their karma. Who the fuck cares? Why you care? How's it that? Listen, all I keep saying, how does this affect you? Listen, people, like I said before, if I got a homeboy I know that's cheating on his wife, and he getting away with it, and he putting this persona out like this nigga is faithful and all this, taking the pictures and doing all the family shit, who the fuck am I to judge that? I ain't perfect. And at the same time, how is him cheating on his wife affects me? How him lying to the public about his relationship that he's this great father, but outside of that he ain't shit? How is that affecting me in my personal life? It doesn't. It does not. The truth always come out. But is it up to us to speak on some of the truth and instead of letting the truth present itself? Because it will come out. In some of these issues. Especially in relationships. It ain't none of my business. I don't give a fuck about that celebrity that pretending that he gotta, respect women and, he putting this persona out there, but, in Hollywood he doing something different. I don't give a fuck. It don't affect my life. I'm a grown-ass man, dog. Don't affect my household. I'm good. My daughter's taken care of. Because he's lying about his relationship. How's that stopping me from taking care of my kid and my wife and my family? How's that hurt? How's that affecting me? It's not. It's affecting these sucker ass women because of the simple fact. I don't know. I think Shorty, the one right there, I think she's still married. But B. Simone ain't got no man. She ain't got no man. She can't find a man. Do you have a man? Do you have a little man? Do you have a big man? Do you have a man? Do you have somebody? Do you have a man? No, she don't. That's why she out here bitter and shit. Who the fuck you gonna take advice from somebody that can't find nobody? How you gonna listen to somebody that give advice that can't find nobody? That can't get nobody. Cause she got too much of a high expectations and she's bitter. That's a bad combination for a woman. You still stuck on previous relationships. You may be missing out on a good brother because you still thinking all men are this way. That's a fucked up way to think, people.
For example, like, I'll keep it a buck. We're going to be transparent, right? There was a point in time where me and my husband were not in a good place. I didn't post him.
Right. Right.
I'm that type of person. Like, but I
agree with that.
I don't like just.
Well, that's different about see that's all. Ooh. I'm saying the same thing. When you're not inner shit that doesn't affect like if it's not outside of your relationship, like you out cheating or some shit like that, that's different from some inner shit that's going on. Do y'all understand what I'm saying here? It's different. Everybody goes through that in a relationship, regardless if you're married or you just in a relationship with somebody. How do they go from cheating to this? That is different. You can you can even work the cheating shit out, but usually 8 out of 10 times, no. Right? But inner shit, personal, your spouse not being, feeling like they being appreciated or whatever the situation may be in your inner relationship with you. Of course you don't post none of that shit. Because that's between you and your spouse. But the cheating shit, that's already out there, especially if you're some type of celebrity, right? But if you're just a regular person, I see regular people do this. Because everybody want to put their shit out there like that on the internet. People cheating on motherfucker, cheating on me, a hot girl summer, black girl summer, all that other goofy shit. Listen, man. That's your decision to put that out there. And you can't get mad at people giving their opinion back when you put your own business out there. A lot of this shit nobody even knows about it. Just like this so-called celebrity that they talking about. Nobody knows about this shit. It's not, listen, they probably know about it outside, like, in Hollywood, but that shit, nobody's saying nothing. We don't know if his wife knows. His wife may know. But that's why it ain't for us to be speaking on.
Just don't.
I agree
Why
with that.
are you putting out a perception that's not real?
Why?
You don't have to. No one's making you do
Nobody's
that.
making you upload the family fucking Christmas photo and you just
First of all, it ain't no different than when y'all put all that fake ass hair in y'all hair and the fake eyelashes and get all that plastic surgery and shit. Why y'all putting out a false body image? What is the difference? Because you ain't who you really is. You created yourself to be something else different. You're promoting fakeness. Fake hair, fake eyelids, sometimes fake noses, fake lips, fake ass, fake titties, all that shit. You even fake being skinny. Because your ass was thick or big before. Even got the shit to get rid of your stretch marks. I like stretch marks. Fuck going on around here? It's the same shit. These women are unbelievable. Some of these women are unbelievable.
tore up the house because you went through this nigga's phone and he was with. Nobody's making you post that family photo.
But that's what I'm saying. But when you are a public figure, for example,
Okay.
Beyonce and Jay-Z,
Okay.
the elevator fight,
Okay.
we saw the footage, we didn't hear shit from them,
Shit else.
right? What's more important? Because if Jay-Z and Beyonce had a blowout
Yeah. Yeah.
and really did what everybody...
First of all, it wasn't a blowout. First of all, Jay was cheating. Everybody knows. Don't tell me it was a blowout. And first of all, Beyonce ain't do shit. It was her weird ass sister, which I can't stand. And I'm gonna tell you something, boy. If that woman would have, if she'd have put her motherfucking, I tell any woman this: you put your hands on me, I'm getting you beat up. I don't condone violence, but I'm just telling you: you put your hands on me, I'm getting you beat up. And I don't give a fuck if I'm wrong or not. Don't put your fucking hands on me. If I ain't put my hands on you, don't put your hands on me. I don't give a fuck who you are. Male, woman, bisexual, heterosexual, trans, I don't give a fuck who you are. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your motherfucking hands to yourself. And this was all over because her sister was getting cheated on. So she got physical. Yeah, all right. You to put your hands on me, I'd have got you beat up. I don't give a fuck I'm Jay-Z or not. I'm getting you beat up. Because I know how it would look if I'd have smacked the fuck out you. Jay a big dude. Jay like 6'2" or some shit like that. All he had to do was smack her little ass and knock her ass to the ground, and that would have been a wrap. That shit would have been over. And then Jay would have looked like the bad man. And then even outside of that, they still was looking at Jay-Z as the bad dude because he cheated. This bitch actually put her hands on Jay-Z, but Jay-Z was the bad person. Because number one, she should have minded her motherfucking business because it ain't your business. If you gonna get mad at somebody or try to fight somebody, fight Beyonce. For allowing Jay-Z to cheat on her. How about that? If you ever watch that video, Beyonce just sitting in the corner, even after her motherfucking sisters putting her hands on Jay-Z, Beyonce is just standing there doing nothing. First of all, I understand she may be hurt from what Jay did to her, but her sister was out of pocket. She should have checked her motherfucking sister. Hey, what you doing? Don't put your fucking hands on him. It's my business. I'll handle it. I don't give a fuck what was said that made her, like I tell people, when you cross the line of putting your hands physically on somebody, you cross the line. You cross the line. That's why I don't condone men putting their hands on women and shit like that. Or women putting their hands on men. I don't condone that shit either way. Because once you cross that line, sometimes it ain't no coming back from that. Believe it or not. But don't act like, it was just a situation. It wasn't a situation. Jay-Z cheated. Beyonce ain't say shit. Jay ain't say shit until they worked their shit out, went to counseling, whatever the fuck they did, to talk about it through their music. And you had to respect it. Everybody had their motherfucking opinion. All the women, Jay-Z cheated, he ain't shit. Beyonce forgave him. Who the fuck are we to be sitting out here keep judging Jay because his wife forgave him? Who the fuck are you? And she spoke her truth. And she good with it. Jay did his shit. All right, Jay, you know you fucked up, right? All right. Go ahead and speak your truth, bro. And listen. And it's happy ever after, nigga. And the one thing I do respect about Jay-Z and Beyonce, nigga, is that they don't put their business out there like that unless when they're ready to do it. It's on their terms. They don't let the media, they don't let you fuck motherfuckers be out here. You can say whatever the fuck you want about Jay-Z and Beyonce relationship, nigga. They are solid. You want to call it media training, whatever the fuck you want to call it, but they good. You don't know nothing about Beyonce or Jay-Z until they tell you. You could assume all the fuck you want. You can have all the opinions that you want, but you don't know until they tell you. Salute to Beyonce and Jay-Z for that. What it should, the message of the story is that what it should tell you is that sometimes you need people just need to mind their motherfucking business.
What everybody else does on social media and air out their dirty laundry and be messy, like Kanye does. Yeah, love him, but like Kanye. Yeah. We don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like every little thing. We don't need screenshots of text messages. Of every detail of your relationship. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What's more important? Yeah. Because to me,
first of all, Martin Luther King ain't put out this. Martin Luther King did. Martin Luther King ain't never said he fucked any women other than his wife. Y'all know who came out with this story? Leave it in the chat if you know who came out with this story about Martin Luther King cheated on his wife. Who it came from. I'll wait. I'll wait, people. Leave it in the chat. Let me know who y'all think came out with this story. It wasn't Martin Luther King. He was dead. It damn sure wasn't Coretta Scott King. It damn sure wasn't none of his children. Excuse me. It wasn't Jesse Jackson. It wasn't Al Sharpton. It wasn't Dick Gregory. It wasn't Bernie Sanders in them. Guess who it was? The motherfucking FBI. The white supremacists of the FBI. That's who it was. Martin Luther King ain't come out with this. Ain't nobody in his family, nobody that was close to him came out with this. And then, mind you, after this man been dead almost over 50 years, all of a sudden, they come out with this tape about Martin Luther King cheating on his wife. Y'all don't see... Never mind. Let's move on, man. Wow. Oh, black people.
Jay-Z and Beyonce, I look at them and I'm like, that's a beacon of hope for me. Yeah. Not for me personally, but I know what they represent. Yeah. They figuring it out. But if Jay-Z
all right. Well, Jay-Z cheated. So Jay-Z ain't great? He ain't a good father? He ain't a good leader? Why? Because Beyonce forgave him? Coretta Scott King, if she did know, she ain't say nothing. So she must have forgave him. Listen, these women are all over the place. Oh my God, they so all over the place. Let's move on, man.
Is caught cheating on Beyonce, what does that do for culture? So is it more important to have this perception that they have a perfect relationship, even though we fucking know they don't? They're humans.
Yeah.
But is it more important that we think that they do because of the hope that it gives a culture? Going back to Martin Luther King, did we need to know that he was a cheater?
First of all, listen. Martin Luther King never have ever came out and said that he never cheated. He was this perfect man. He has never said that. So you goddamn right. To me, it doesn't matter. It's about what he did do. As far as helping out people. I don't give a fuck about him cheating. That's between him and his wife and God, nigga. I don't got nothing to do with that nigga and his family. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's like Jay-Z. I don't give a fuck he cheated, nigga. That's between him, Beyonce, and their family. And God, nigga. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Jay still Jay. He's still Jay. And I don't think no less of B for forgiving him. Or Coretta Scott King. It's not my business. Has nothing to do what he did for the people, what he did for the culture of our people. That doesn't taint him. Because you know why? If I don't live in this fantasy reality that a lot of people live in of, you know, a motherfucker can't do nothing wrong. They ain't perfect. Like, prime example, like Will Smith did what he did to Chris Rock. I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at Will. Because what he did, I try to explain to everybody, what he did, it was going to be consequences for him. He made a big mistake. And I don't think in the moment he thought about that. But at the same time, he's human. He did some shit that was foul. It was fucked up. Should that ruin his legacy? All the good shit that Will Smith did? No. Take some time, get your shit together, Will. Get the counseling, Will might have needed this break from all this shit, for all the fuck we know. Maybe that was his way of saying, all right, I'm out this bitch. I need time for myself. Could he just say, you know, I need time for myself, I'm gonna get away? Yeah, but he made a mistake, or he did this situation and made a mistake. Do I suppose to just ignore everything that Will Smith have done? Now, Jada Pinkett is different. Her good don't outweigh her bad. Her accomplishments are for the people. It doesn't outweigh what Will. She's not on Will Smith level of what Will has brung to the people than her. She's brung nothing. Listen, this woman is toxic. That's different. But I'm not taking away everything that Will did, nigga. He an Oscar winner, nigga. Fuck out of here, man. Listen, I feel bad for Chris, but like I said, Chris is better than a lot of us. Will couldn't have just rolled up on me and smacked me. Ain't no man rolling up on smacking me and ain't nothing gonna happen. I'm telling you that now. I don't give a fuck if I'm at the Oscars or at a banquet. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I could be at a picnic in the hood. You ain't smacking me. But Chris is better than the rest of a lot of us. But I'm not taking away all Will Smith accomplishment for a mistake that he made. Because it was a mistake. He shouldn't have did that shit. But what these women are talking about is that if a person make this one mistake that hurt one person, which can affect others, but that's in a family dynamic, doesn't mean I get to look down on you. Didn't really, like, are you cheated? Is that the end of the world? No. Did you murder somebody? Did you sell your people out? No. Did you rape somebody? No. God damn it. Motherfucker couldn't keep his dick in his pants, or she couldn't keep her legs closed. I mean, come on. What are we talking about here, people? It's more important shit in the world, man. So we're going to look at Martin Luther King different because he got him some side pussy. Is that what you're telling me? That's the moral of the story, people. We gotta stop looking at Martin Luther King like this great man because he got some side pussy. Yeah, all right, man. Listen, people, everybody hides lies or mistakes that they have made, which is basically lies, because you lie to people. Everybody puts out this persona if they think that they're somebody, and they're really not. That's why I tell y'all, I like to be as truthful as I can to y'all. I try to be honest. But I ain't perfect. Nobody's fucking perfect, bro. I don't tell y'all every motherfucking thing. I can't tell you everything. Some shit can get me criminally arrested. You get what I'm saying? But can't say about everything. Everybody has secrets. Some shit you just can't tell the truth on. It could affect others. So some shit you just gotta be, shh, you better not say nothing. Let's move on, man. But see, this is what happened when you dealing with people that has not a lot of experience in life. And when certain people live in different realities.
Jesus. Would that have shifted the way we
looked at him
and received information from him and
Got
allowed
you.
him to lead us?
Got
Would we trust a man that...
Not for me. Not for me. Not for me. I'm a grown-ass man. Even now that I know that he cheated. Okay. That's like if the day of tomorrow I find out Colin Kaepernick is cheating on his girlfriend. He was cheating on her. You think that I'm going to look at Colin Kaepernick and say, hey, man, because you cheated on your girl, man, you ain't shit, man. I can't believe nothing else you say, man. You be lying about everything. Nigga had a weak moment, man. He cheated. I mean, come on, man. Oh, my God, man. Listen, can that type of shit make you second guess somebody a little bit? Yeah, but to take away all their accomplishments or what they did to help the people, that means a motherfucker down there gotta move perfectly. Listen, that's why Barack Obama was the perfect Negro to be the president. He was the best of both worlds, nigga. He was white and he was black, nigga. That ain't no... Listen, man. That's a special breed. That's why I call him, half breeds. There's something special about people that are mixed with shit. A lot of them. Barack Obama was the perfect president because he understood. Even still to this day, he understood. He understands. But I guarantee you, Michelle and Barack probably had a whole bunch of shit going on in their relationship before he became president. Even after. I guarantee you, ain't no fucking marriage is perfect. Ain't no relationship perfect. So we just gonna take away, we find out Barack, he fucking around on Michelle. We just gonna take, he wasn't a good leader. He wasn't a good president. He wasn't a good president when you ain't even know about it. But you don't take away his accomplishments because he made a mistake of cheating. What the fuck? These politicians lie to you every day, but you bitches still go out and vote for them. You know they lie, and you still vote for them. Shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit.
The man that cheats on his wife.
Got you.
Not that we don't know.
Advertising on YouTube helps me reach engaged customers
Commercial
like Jenna,
people.
who's been searching for landscapers on Google.
Shit is sad, man.
Know that he is. I think everybody kind of knew in that time what was going on.
But even like what you said, we talked about this previously with a deeper discussion. What you said about Coretta, you were like, even how she covered him and honored her husband. She covered him. She covered him and honored her husband because I'm not.
She could have blasted him. If Coretta was in 2020, what would happen? Or 2022?
On Instagram.
On Instagram.
I'm not committed to you. I'm committed to the purpose.
I'm committed to my position.
First of all these women, they are so delusional. Let me just say something. Back in those days like that, women was more submissive to their men, believe it or not. And they was not just because of no cause. They was they weren't just committed to a cause. They was committed to their man. It was different. The loyalty was different. They understood that their men wasn't perfect. They understood that. The times was different. In 2022, these women out here, you so independent, you done lost the commitment of, you done got so caught up, you're looking for this perfect person, and it's no such thing. See, back in the day, they understood that. Nobody's perfect. You motherfuckers, men and women are like this. You're so caught up in looking for this perfect person. Person gotta be perfect. And what you seeing right now, that you seeing people lie to you to your face, and you still believe in the lie. But you mad at Martin Luther King? Because, I felt like he lied. He put this persona out here like he... No, you assumed that Martin Luther King was perfect. First of all, people, I'm a grown-ass person. Fuck being a man, I'm a grown-ass person. I know better. I know none of our leaders was perfect. Nobody's perfect. You telling me that because this man was cheating, that outweighs all the good shit he did for our people? Is that what you telling me? And then talking about, Coretta Scott. Listen, and no disrespect to the Black Queen. That's the Black Queen. And I'm not disrespecting. I just don't like these type of women that's talking. It's not got nothing to do about Coretta Scott King. That's a queen. She's a legend in her own right. She don't get enough motherfucking credit for what she put up with and tolerated with. She was at those marches too, nigga. She was marching with Martin, nigga. She was out there right hand in hand with him. You know what I'm saying? Side by side with him. She don't get enough credit. Where's her motherfucking statue? That's real talk. Where Coretta Scott King statue at? We gonna wait till she die? I don't think she passed away yet, did she? Let me know if she passed. I don't think Coretta Scott King passed away yet. It's crazy because, you don't hear too much from her so much. Like, she doesn't speak and stuff like that. I don't think that was her area to speak. It was mainly Martin. And she was just there, playing her part. Man, Coretta Scott, where's her motherfucking day? Where's her motherfucking statue? Nigga, she was out there too. See, the problem is, even like Jesse Jackson, And Al Sharpton, these motherfuckers should be having their streets and names and statues as well. They was out there too, bro. They was out there too. And that's why I say a lot of times, that's why you see Jesse Jackson, he be a little bitter. Be like, yo, what the fuck, nigga? I was out there too. I actually ran for president before Barack. See, a lot of times we put Malcolm as Martin Luther King as the face of this shit, which he was. But it was other people out there rocking with him. Dick Gregory, all of them. Where they statues? Where they days, they roses? Come on, man. Love Martin. But come on.
In this purpose.
In this purpose. Coretta said, I don't know what video she's talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I have no idea. Thank you. Have a blessed day.
The FBI was calling her at home.
Have a blessed day.
Playing recordings of her husband.
That don't sound like anybody I know.
All the while you know the moans of your husband. You've been intimate with him, so you know how he moans. You know how he's.
Let me just say this. It's a very high percentage that a man will forgive their woman for cheating on them than a woman will. In this modern day. It's a fact. Because a lot of these women like this has turned these niggas to sucker for love ass niggas. Soft ass niggas. A woman will leave your nigga if she think that you cheat, nigga. She gone. She gone. I had this conversation with my wife, right? I asked my wife, I said, would you leave me if I cheated on you or I emotionally cheated on you? She told me emotionally. That let me know that women are more emotional. They're more emotional. It ain't even about the dude cheating. She just think emotionally that this dude, because they don't. A lot of times women don't understand men. We don't really fuck around. When we cheat or something, when we go outside the marriage, it ain't about emotional. It's just about fucking. And I had explained this shit to my wife. I said, men, we not emotional like that. But my wife, at the same time, I looked at her, I understood what she was saying. She was saying because she knows, because she does know this, because she, she's my wife, okay? But my wife knows that men are not emotional like that when we cheat. She knows this. So for a man to be emotionally cheating, a woman should take that more seriously because that man is more emotionally attached. Even though physical shit happened. And I understood, at one point in time, I didn't understand what she kind of was saying, but then I understood it. Because it lined up exactly what I was kind of saying. So, yeah, she would be more upset and probably wouldn't forgive me if I was most emotionally cheating on her than physically cheating on her, because she know how men are. We had these conversations. What up, Talk? Shout out to my brother Talking and Grubbin. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to my brother Talking and Grubbin channel. He does the sports over there, the playoffs and all that shit, people. So make sure, all the sports. So make sure y'all go over there and support my brother get that merch and everything, people. Make sure y'all do that. And our merch is coming soon. OBF family merch is coming soon. It should be coming the first week of July. Not July, June. First week of June. But yeah, y'all can put in pre-orders now. Y'all go to the matter of fact, I need to put that up so where y'all can go and get this merch. But yeah, so I understood what my wife was saying, because men are not emotional like that. We don't have emotional relationships. It's not our thing. We don't emotionally cheat like that. That's like 10% of niggas that do shit like that. The 90% of the times niggas that go out and cheat, it ain't emotionally. It's sexual. Real talk.
Sounds like when he's aroused and
But
they're
am I-
playing it, and on the phone she's like,
What? But am I committed to you or am I committed to our purpose? She was committed to the purpose. She was committed.
would you be able to do that in 2022?
I don't know.
First of all, you don't know that. You're assuming that. You don't know if she was committed to Martin or just the purpose. She could have been committed to both. She could have thought that the FBI was lying. They've been trying to set Martin up for years. The fuck are you talking about? They've been harassing her family for years. What are you talking about? Oh, I think it was the cause. Bitch. Let me ask you something, B. Simone. Did you ever hear Coretta Scott say that? If she didn't say that, that's your fucked up, dumbass opinion. She never said that. And first of all, like I said, even when you listen to the tape, you don't know for sure that is Martin Luther King. It's people that can, like, even they can do impressions of Martin Luther King, people. Now, so you think it wasn't people that did impressions back then? We don't know if that tape is factual. That's why I said alleged. What is wrong with people? Do you understand the type of atmosphere was back then? They have got our leaders assassinated. I don't believe shit the FBI put out. Especially not from back then. Especially when it comes to our people. I don't believe shit. That ain't me being a conspiracy theorist or no shit like that. Or being biased. Nigga, it's not, listen, man, I got facts to back up what I'm saying. Listen, the FBI was a racist. Listen, our government was racist. At that time, people keep failing. Oh, black people got free hundreds of years ago or some shit like that. Listen, people, we had a racist ass government. Democrats, Republicans, whoever the fuck they was. They were still hanging black people. Do y'all understand this? See, this is what happened when these people ain't educated. I don't believe shit from back in the day with the FBI. It was ran by J. Edgar Hoover, was a motherfucking Barack Obama for Barack Obama. And hid his blackness and his gayness. And he ran the FBI like a racist white person, knowing this bitch was part black. And he was a homosexual. That they didn't like back in the day. You think they mad at homosexuals now? Nigga, back then, boy, woo. If you was gay, a lot of people ain't even know. Only people that was out really being gay like that, nigga, was motherfucking goddamn, what's his name? Little Richard. Shout out Little Richard. He was the only open gay nigga like that. It probably was a lot of in the closet niggas or people, period. But Little Richard was the only motherfucker out there. Woo! Woo! He was the only nigga out there. And the crazy shit about it, Little Richard was actually bi. Because he liked the women and men. But he still was gay. He still was part of that alphabet community. But J. Edgar Hoover, they praised this nigga, got buildings by him, and he was a habituous liar. He hid that he was part black. He hid that he was a homosexual. How the fuck you gonna hate homosexuals and you're homosexual? How you gonna hate black people and you part black? Liar. But B. Simone, you got more of a problem with Martin Luther King for lying about cheating, allegedly. Bitch, are you crazy? Never mind. This is the problem with black folks. We don't give us no leeway, but these white people, these racist motherfuckers can get all the passes in the world. But black people gotta be perfect. Man, fuck you. We ain't got to be perfect. You bitches ain't perfect. We ain't perfect. Fuck out of here. That's why I tell people, I don't act different around white people. I be myself. I understand the atmosphere that I'm in, but I still be myself. I'm still as honest as I would be ever. I may just use certain words differently. Other than that, I'm me, nigga. I have the same face expressions. I can't hide how I feel. Believe it or not. As much as I try to hide some of the shit that how I feel about some shit, my face expressions tell everything. My problem is, why are we picking on our black people? This is my issue with B. Simone and this chick. Why you ain't use other shit? Why you focusing on black men? Like we the only ones out here cheating and shit. We only ones got black leaders that lied about cheating or some shit. God damn. So we so bad, we more bad than everybody because we cheat and we black. We black and we cheat. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here.
I can't.
I don't know. I can't. Is it?
I can't.
And I'm not gonna validate. But these 2022 niggas ain't like Martin.
What are you leading?
What the fuck am I?
What are you leading, my guy?
What am I committed to?
What am I committed to? At least he knew the purpose.
He knew.
Let me tell you. Hold on.
Whoa. Time out, people. Woo. Let me woo side. Let me woo side, people. Let me woo side. Oh. I gotta get back focused, man. I know she ain't just say what I thought she just said. These black men. And the sisters is too? The sisters is about the cause? The sisters got purpose? Let me just explain something to everybody what I'm seeing right now. Shout out to my brother Mel P up in the building. Salute to my brother. Let me say something that the problem with some of these modern day black women. See, your problem is you think you better than the black man. You're not. You're sitting up here with this skimpy ass dress on and you're pretending that you the modern day black women from the civil rights era. You ain't on their level either, bitch. If we ain't Martin and we ain't on Martin and them level, you ain't either. Some of you women ain't either. What the fuck are you, what you bring to the table? Being a hoe? How the fuck you gonna talk about somebody ain't bringing nothing to, you ain't even got a man. B. Simone, you don't have a man. You don't have no, what revolution you starting? Why you waiting on that man? Since you so motherfucking independent, bitch. Start your own movement. Oh, I'm sorry, you with that Me Too bullshit. Look how that worked out for you. Look how that worked out for you. Me too. Oh, they don't bring the... Listen, people. These are the same women that ain't out. Listen, Colin Kaepernick, you ain't gotta fuck with a man to stand for what's right. You ain't gotta be with that man to... You ain't gotta be in no relationship with that man. I don't know Colin Kaepernick. I know what he stand for. I rock with him. I say, you know what? I'm rocking with Colin. He right about this. Let's roll. I'm with you, Colin. Let's grow. I don't know Colin. You're a woman. Why you ain't rocking with Colin Kaepernick? You can't talk about what a man ain't gonna do when you ain't gonna do. That's anybody. I don't give a fuck if you're a man or a woman. Any of you motherfuckers, you can't say what a motherfucker don't do if you ain't doing it. You ain't even changing your behavior. And you talking about another motherfucker? Oh, these 2022 men, what are you doing? What are you bringing to the table other than your ratchet shit? Your misguiding shit. You misleading women with your nonsense. You bring nothing to the table other than being a borderline famous celebrity comic person. First of all, let me explain something to everybody. I never knew who this young sister was. And two, who put her on? Who showed what man that was? I think his name was Nick Cannon. Nobody knew who the fuck you were. I don't agree with everything that Nick does, but hey, he a modern day good brother. He a leader. And Nick my age. Shout out to Nick Cannon. These are the same old hood bougie ass women, ghetto ass women that'll sit there and shit on niggas like Nick Cannon. Shit on people like Colin Kaepernick. You ain't looking for no dude like that. You're looking for a roughneck. You're looking for a gangbanger nigga. You're looking for one of these niggas that sit out here worth millions of dollars pretending that they still gangsters. And they're not. That's what you're looking for. You ain't looking for no dude like Martin Luther King. You ain't looking for a Nipsey Hussle. You ain't looking for a Nick Cannon. You ain't looking for a motherfucker like Colin Kaepernick. They boring niggas. Because they have a cause. You don't want no dude like that. Stop. Stop. You ain't even looking for a nigga like me. Because I'm about what I'm about. I stand on my people shit. I ride with my people. I'm borderline boring nigga, because I care about my people. I don't get involved and be outside doing all the goofy shit just because everybody else doing it. Nigga, I got a purpose of what I do. My niggas be like, my nigga from New York, my nigga from, my nigga True from New York used to always tell me, like, nigga, you don't never go nowhere. It's a reason why I don't. And it ain't on no arguing shit. A lot of times people, you ain't worthy even to be in my presence. Because you ain't on the type of level I'm thinking. When everybody was, oh my God, I can't believe I lost my job and I ain't got shit when the pandemic hit. I was good. You know why? Because I was saving money and I was fine. I wasn't out partying. I wasn't out doing all the shit that other niggas was doing and spending unnecessary money and all that shit, nigga. I was saving money. Because you know why? Because a rainy day will come. But a chick like that couldn't appreciate that. She'll tell me I'm boring. I ain't shit. Hey, but when hard times come, you probably would have needed a nigga like me. When that pandemic comes, you need a nigga like me. You don't want nobody like Colin Kaepernick. You don't want nobody. She don't want nobody like Martin Luther King. Stop. She's sitting there dressing like a whore. Coretta Scott King never dressed like that. Coretta Scott King had her real hair out. She didn't dye it. She didn't do none of that. Her shit was silky black, nigga. She might put a little perm in it, but she ain't put no other shit in there. No blonde shit all in her hair. She ain't had fake nails on. She ain't had fake eyelashes on. She ain't had none of that shit. She wore a little makeup. You ain't looking for no. You ain't look. Listen. You ain't listen. First of all, you ain't even Coretta Scott King level for me to even take you serious of what the fuck you just said. You don't bring shit to the table either. To me, you a whore. And okay, how you gonna call her a whore? Listen, she acts like a whore. She dresses like a whore. Most likely she a whore. She doesn't present herself very well. Like she's classy in any type of way.
Okay.
Because I gotta say it.
Before we move on, we're gonna take a break.
A quick break.
A quick little reiki. We have a surprise for y'all.
You guys, you know what it is. It is the KFS fam. We're giving you guys 20% off the Be Simone Beauty site. 20% off everything excluding bundles.
Excluding the bundles, so don't get overzealous, okay? Go to BeSimoneBeauty.com and use the code KFS20, all caps. That's K as in no, F as in 4, S as in sure, 20. KFS20, all caps, and get 20% off your Be Simone Beauty.
No, for sure.
I know for sure. 100%.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
We lost. We're lost.
And that's the difference with Martin Luther King. At least he had a purpose.
He had direction.
He had directions. He was able to be like, I'm leading our people to freedom. You may not be shit at home, but you got purpose, my nigga. Like you doing something.
Something.
I can attach myself to a purpose.
Let me explain something to everybody. The expectations of these gold digging ass bitches. And this is what I'm saying. Listen, black men, we got our flaws. I'm not sitting here to justify all our shit. Let me just explain something to you. The way these women talk about black men, why you need us then? You so motherfucking independent. Why are you worrying about us leading you? You can do it on your own. Lead us. Miss Independent. I'll take the background. Go ahead, do what you gotta do, babe. Go ahead. You had a dream. Go ahead. Why are they not leading? Since y'all the leaders, what you need black people? What you need the man for? The black man for? What do you need us for? You so motherfucking independent. You don't need us. It's very weird that these women want to be leaders, but don't want to take the responsibility what being a full leader is. You want to make the same money we make. You want to tell everybody that you can do whatever we can do, which is bullshit. Just like we can't do everything that a woman can do. Bullshit. Stop pretending that you want us to lead for you, but you shit on us. You can't lead people if you're not willing to uplift them. All I hear is these modern day so-called independent women, not all of y'all, but they know what I'm talking about. All you do is talk down about black men. You don't uplift our men, even though we done got sacrificed for y'all to be in positions that y'all are in right now. You think that black men wanted to go out and sell dope? A lot of black men was selling dope back in the 80s and 70s and shit is because they was providing for their family, providing for their women, providing for their mothers. And went to jail for that shit. That fucked up generations of our young black men. And even it affected our black women. Look at y'all. Look at a lot of y'all. You don't even know how to fucking act. You think you more important than the black man. Excuse me. When you should be standing side by side with us, or if you in a leader position and you got the power, uplift us, bring us up with y'all. Put us back in the position. Since you so motherfucking strong. We sacrifice for you. Don't ever get that twisted. You want to let us back in the household because you want to get that welfare money. But we sacrifice ourselves in those streets to provide for you. And then went to jail. And then when we came home from jail, after doing our time for sacrificing for you, we come home, you wouldn't let us back in the house. You wouldn't let us see our kids. Don't move around here acting like you somewhat, y'all better than us. Y'all ain't shit either. And that white man gonna let you know every day you ain't shit. And you can go over there and fuck that white man all you want. You still ain't shit to them in their eyes. You keep talking about the black man's purpose. What's your purpose? Remember it was a thing, oh, the black man is out here fucking with them white girls. You see now in these modern day ages, all you see now is black women fucking with them white boys. So what's your purpose? And then you sell your black men out. I know when I hear selling out people. I know when you want to go over there and go to the other side. Just go. Just go to the other side. Just go to the fucking other side. Nobody got time for you to sit here and listen. This is what I keep saying about our black people. Listen, yes, we can criticize what we do to one another. We can do that. It's a way we do that. We don't shit on our greatness. She's trying to shit on greatness. Martin Luther King, Martin Luther King, at least he was better because he had a purpose. What? Bitch, a leader, listen, a cheater's a cheater. Give a fuck if he Martin Luther King or a nigga that work a 9 to 5. A cheater. That nigga that's working that 9 to 5 can fuck that whole family up. Just like Martin could have. But his woman was different. How about it just could have been the woman that fucked the family up instead of forgiving this nigga? Instead of trying to figure out, why did you go out and cheat, nigga? What's your fucking problem? You trying to fuck the family up? Coretta say, nah. She was a different woman. You keep talking about the niggas wanting this ain't like Martin. You women ain't like Coretta. Let's just be real. You think you're better than what you think you are. Because these white people got you out here thinking that you are. That's what a lot of our black sisters is thinking. I don't like sellouts, period. I don't give a fuck if they man or woman, if they black. All you motherfuckers are terrible. You can't keep shitting on all black men. All black men ain't the same. Listen, how about it might be the motherfuckers that you run into? The black men that you run into. Because you know why? Hold on. And you got to remember what she said. See, because people were like, oh, Kenny, you going too far. No, I'm not. Because this is the same woman, excuse me, that sat on Willie D show and said, I would never date a 9-to-5 dude. Her words. So she thinks she better than the nigga that work a 9-to-5 that busts his ass every day. Because she got this high expectations. How the fuck you don't know that 9-to-5 dude, that if you reach down and got that 9-to-5 nigga, probably got all the characters and the expectations you need, that leadership shit that you talking about, or being faithful, or being this dude that actually have a purpose. You might can help create that. But you wouldn't even give that a chance. Because you know why? It's too much work for you. It's too much work for you. You don't want to work for that. You want a nigga to work for you. You want a nigga buy you. It sounds like a whore to me. Because B. Simone, you don't bring nothing to the table but your big ass mouth. That's all you bring to the table. And the crazy shit about her pussy probably is garbage. That's the crazy part about it. She probably got them big ass lips and can't suck a dick. All you got is somewhat famous. You somewhat famous. What you bring to the table? What's your purpose? What you out leading about? All we hear is you shitting on people and trying to be funny. You don't have no purpose, bitch. First of all, you ain't even Colin Kaepernick girlfriend. The fuck is you talking about? What purpose you got? You ain't even Colin Kaepernick girlfriend. Let me say that again. She's not even Colin Kaepernick girlfriend status. But she talking about modern day 2020 niggas ain't got no purpose. What's your purpose? What are you doing? You don't bring nothing to nothing. You have no purpose other than you being some joke. You are a joke. You know why? Because all you do is joke. Purpose. They had no problem. Oh my God. They get all excited. Oh my God, you are so right, girl. And these are the same women that won't have no purpose of nothing. What are you bringing to the table? What are you doing in your life? What are you standing for? That actually makes some sense. You sitting on a podcast shitting on Martin Luther King. Because he cheated. Let's move on, people. Let's move on.
Like, purpose.
Something.
If you just out here, whatever, and the person who did it, the person who made this whole conversation a thing, I believe the same thing for him as well.
Yeah.
You are a beacon of hope and light, and you gotta do that. That perception is important. The reality still is important too, but that perception is still important too, and at least he's living with a purpose. You can't be a nigga that just ain't got no purpose. Frivolous?
Let me just say, I don't even think they understand what a purpose is. Every man purpose ain't the same. And a lot of times people don't understand expectations for yourself is different for others. So a purpose really mainly depends on people's expectations for themselves, right? It's goals and shit like that, right? I'm keep trying to ask myself is, how can you say to another man, a woman can say to another man that work a 9 to 5, that he doesn't have any purpose? That's like me. I own my own business and shit like that. If I wanted to look at a chick that work at McDonald's, how can I say that she don't have a purpose without knowing her? She might got dreams. She may have a purpose. How the fuck do I know that? You don't know what anybody's purpose is. Maybe it's the motherfuckers around there who you was fucking with that you think that don't have a purpose. You don't know what somebody's purpose is, bitch. How the fuck you know? I told you, we're not dealing with people that actually use common sense. They think they do because they got a fucking opinion. They don't even think about what they're talking about. How do anybody know what anybody's purpose is? If I don't know you from Adam and Eve, how the fuck I know if you got a purpose or not? How I know when I go to McDonald's, or I don't go to McDonald's, but if I go to Burger King and I see a young lady in there that work at Burger King, right? Am I going to say that she ain't got no purpose because she work at Burger King? She might got goals and a purpose. She got shit that she might want to do, but right now she in a situation where she can't do it. Everybody ain't blessed enough to be in certain situations. That's the problem with you goofy ass bitches. Or people like her. Men and women. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? You don't appreciate people. That's the fuck y'all problem. You get in a position and you think you better than somebody. You ain't better than no fucking body. I ain't better than no motherfucker. If a motherfucker that work at Walmart, nigga, I ain't better than them. That motherfucker at Walmart ain't no better than me. But you niggas, y'all sit out here, and this is the problem with some of our black people. You sit out here and you get into positions, you get a little money, get a little bag, put a little makeup on, get some fake eyelashes, little tummy tuck, get your nose done. You know, you're feeling good about it. Got a little couple of thousands, 100,000 in your account or whatever it may be. And some of you bitch ass niggas are like this. Same shit. Think you better. How the fuck you better? Look at Young Thug. He thought he was better, ain't he? Now his ass locked up. He locked up and he can't get out. All those millions. Remember he was at the airport disrespecting that black sister at that airport? I did a video on this shit years ago. Disrespecting them. Acting like he bigger than, because he's Young Thug. I'm the rapper. I'm worth millions. I could talk down to you. Look where his bitch ass at. That sister probably in college. Even if she ain't in college, she's still working at the airport. She doing better than him. She doing better than him. Because you know why? Because she ain't in jail. She ain't fighting for her life. He is. Listen, I don't feel sorry for him, but I don't wish jail on him. I don't wish jail on my people. Some of you motherfuckers belong in there, but I don't wish jail on all y'all. I don't wish jail on nobody, but some of y'all do belong in there. Because you motherfuckers don't know how to act. But weirdo shit. This is weirdo shit. This is the problem with our black people. That's why we can't unify. We keep thinking we better than each other. That was a different from our ancestor Martin and them, nigga. They ain't think they was better. That was the reason that they was fighting. They were fighting for the little people. They were fighting for themselves. They weren't no different. Because you know why? Because all of them was getting treated the same. No matter who Martin Luther King was, he still was a nigger. They still was calling him nigger. They still was whipping his ass. You Negroes are so spoiled in this new generation. Give a fuck what age you are. You're so spoiled that you forget that at the end of the day, nigga, you still a nigga. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I don't give a fuck how much fame you got. You still a nigga. To those white people that you try to kiss ass to so much and try to fit in so much with. You want to tear down your own people. I lost respect for when she said, I never fuck with a nigga that work a 9 to 5. I'm a nigga that work a 9 to 5 and still own my own business, my own house, my own cars. I'm married and got my wife. That's disrespectful to a nigga like me. It's disrespectful to me. And I take care of my family. Right alongside with my wife. That's disrespectful to me, bro. I'm insulted by that. So she already lost me then. How you shit on a nigga that work a 9 to 5? I'm good. I'm happy. It seemed like you mad, you bitter. You bitter and you ain't got no man. You ain't got no family. Where your family at? Hey, people, where her family at? Shout out to my brother Mel P. He said that's grown man shit. That's what I'm saying. She ain't even got no family. You gonna tell me about having a purpose, bitch? You ain't even got no family to have a purpose. You should have a purpose because you should be in a better position of having a purpose because you don't have a family to worry about. You only got to worry about your old goofy ass. Woo, these motherfuckers.
Frivolous? Google that word if you don't know the definition. Frivolous.
Oh my god! It's like it makes me itchy. Like y'all
Cringe.
don't have a purpose.
What are we doing?
What are we doing, my guy? Don't ask me to get in your car and we don't know where we're going.
Cause I could just stay at home. I can just stay at home.
Or I can find I can identify with my.
First of all, you're talking to women that ain't got nobody. You ask a woman that got somebody, she ain't having this conversation. This is a bitter single woman that's looking for a man and can't find one. Because all the men that she trying to fuck with is emotionally unavailable. Regardless if they single or not. They don't want to fuck with them. They don't bring nothing to the table. I don't even know who this other woman is. I only know B. Simone, and I only know her from Wildin' Out. Other than that, I don't know nothing about her. too much, right? But this other woman, I know nothing about her. It sound listen, and let me just say this: these are very, very outside, just looking at them, very beautiful women. They both very beautiful. I'm not gonna lie about that. But the shit that comes out of their mouth makes them look ugly. To me. Very beautiful sisters, but you know, especially the chocolate sister, because I think if you take that makeup off of her, she still will be fine as shit. She fine as a motherfucker. I believe she's fine. But B. Simone, you take that makeup off of her, she ain't that goddamn good looking. Believe it or not. She right now, B. Simone, she about a, with the makeup and all that on, she about a 7. Right? You take that makeup off of her, she about a 5. This chocolate sister here, you take the makeup off her, she's about an 8. Take the makeup off her, she about a 7. She only go down a little bit. And she probably, and then like I said, I don't know, I don't think the way her skin is, I think if you took that makeup off of her a little bit, I think she still probably would be an 8. That's how beautiful she look. It's the rhetoric coming out of her mouth that makes her look ugly. You right, Mel P. Ugly insides. That's what that is. Shout out to my brother Mel P in the building. It's just sad, man.
Fight with myself and do my own. Like, I can get my own directions. I'll meet you.
I'll meet you. I'll be there.
I'll meet you there.
I'll meet you?
I'll meet you.
If you make it, because I'm going to make it.
Baby, because I got my directions.
You hear what they're talking about. She said if a man comes to pick them up and say, where you want to go? They want the man to do everything. Then if the man take too much control, hold on. I'm independent. I don't need you to be making this decision and that decision. Well, what is it then? The man he come pick you up and say, where you want to go? He's asking you. So that means he can afford where you want to go at. So you say, yeah, I want to go there. That's all you got to do. It ain't complicated. See, the problem with a lot of these modern day women, they want you to kiss their ass. They want you to do everything in the world for them. Listen, let me just say this, and I'm going to be very honest about this. That's why they single. That's a real man is not here to sit there and kiss your ass. That's a sucker for love ass nigga. That's a bitch ass nigga. No nigga should have to sit there and kiss your ass. You shouldn't want no man to sit there and kiss your ass all day. He's a weak ass man. That's like I don't want no woman to be sitting here catering to me all the time. Nigga, I can do some shit on my own. Now, don't get me wrong, nigga. I ain't even gonna lie about this. When I get sick and shit, I need my wife and shit. Yeah. I'm a pussy ass nigga when I get sick. I ain't gonna lie. I need her, nigga. I swear. Yo, especially now that I'm older too now. But yo, even when I was younger and I got sick, nigga, my wife was like, "You like a baby." I was like, "Yeah, I know, baby. Please just take care of me." Yo, that's why I'm the most vulnerable, probably when I'm sick. Believe it or not, I'm like a bitch ass nigga. Real talk. But you don't want no dude like that, man. But maybe they do. Maybe they just looking for a bitch ass nigga. Just find a bitch ass nigga. There's a couple of bitch ass niggas out here. So it's a lot of them. Because the bitch ass niggas is a winning.
My directions.
I'm gonna get there.
I'll meet you.
Whether you get there or not, sweetie, I'm gonna detach myself from you, and I'm gonna get there. If you make it, cool. If not, you weren't a part of my plan. We have to move on. This is wild.
I will meet you there. That is crazy to me.
It is.
Have some sense of direction.
It is.
And it goes back to because I've heard this from men before, like they feel like they are the prize, and if that is the case, own that position.
Own it. Own it.
Own that position.
What makes you the prize?
What men are telling you that? See, this is what I'm saying. These are men that they been around. So it's their respective of these bitch ass niggas that they been around. These sucker ass niggas. I don't know niggas like that. That say, oh, well, I'm the prize. What? Real niggas I know, motherfuckers I know, women that got the pussy is got some power, nigga. They the power, nigga. That's what we trying to get. We trying to get the pussy. These arrogant ass pussy ass niggas that think they better than what they are. I don't hang around niggas like that. I don't know niggas like that. I don't know niggas like that. I'm sorry. Hey, man. That's some, maybe because they young, they in their 30s and shit. Maybe it's that generation. Maybe the niggas are like that. I don't hang around niggas like that. That's what I'm saying, Mel P. I don't know niggas like that. I don't know niggas like that talking about, oh, we the prize. What? What niggas you talking about? And like, you talking about some niggas that got all this money or something. I can see that. But I don't know no niggas that ain't got no. Listen, I don't know a whole bunch of. I don't know rich niggas. Okay, listen. I know average niggas, or I know nigga live. You know, they got a little bit more money than me. I know people like that. But people that I know that got money like that and shit, they married, bro. You know what I mean? My mentor, white guy and shit, got some money. Worth about $1 million. 2 maybe. He married. Got kids and shit. His kids, I think they in their teens or some shit like that. Well, maybe in their 20s maybe. But, like, I don't know motherfuckers like that, bro. I'm just saying, maybe that's just their atmosphere. Maybe it's just the motherfucking dudes that they're around. But everybody ain't like that. That's what I'm saying. They living in this, they in a bubble. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not, listen, even me that don't live in that bubble, and it might be possible that they telling the truth. I don't live in that bubble, but I'm not saying that that's not possibly true. It's very true that it's some niggas that's out here that got a whole bunch of money that think that they just, you know, think that they're the shit and they the prize. Niggas is arrogant just like women are arrogant. Fuck. Look, and you looking at these off-brand ass women right now. They off-brand ass women that ain't really that big like that and think they're better than a 9-to-5 nigga. If I'm a rich nigga and I'm worth more than these women, I'm up there, and you tell me I don't have no purpose, well, my money bigger than yours. So, of course, I got purpose. My purpose is my money. So I do actually have purpose. A lot of times, you have to humble people. Right? You can't assume that every time you get involved with somebody that they gonna be humbled. Like, you know what I mean? Nobody, listen, I don't think anybody, a man or woman, get in a relationship, they're not humble. They actually on arrogant shit. Because let me tell you why. Because they most likely trying to impress the other person. So they on some arrogant shit anyway. Because they trying to impress each other. Like I said, it gets back down to competition. I'm a grown ass man, bro. I've been with my wife over 20-something years. Ain't no, what the fuck what? Competition? What competition? Nigga, we did that in our first 10 years. Competition. After that, nigga, we good. Ain't no competition. Fuck competition. I know all your secrets. You know all my secrets. You know all my flaws. I know all your flaws. I know what you good at. You know what I'm good at. I know what you ain't good at. You know what I ain't good at. Ain't no competition. But see, I always keep telling people when they get in a relationship, you got to know your person. And you have to know that person. You have to know that person. You have to have those dark times where y'all got to talk about some shit that's going to be uncomfortable. Even for the person that's telling you about the uncomfortable shit that they talking about, it's going to make you uncomfortable. Because you be like, damn, I ain't know this about you. Now you know. Listen, relationships is not as hard as people think they are. People that's in the relationships make it hard because of their expectations. Because like I said, in the beginning of relationships, you both are out here lying, right, to each other, right? And you in competition with each other. And you already in the beginning fucking the relationship up. That's why when if you ever hear somebody, they say, I ain't know this about this person. They moved in with the person and they start, like, I ain't know he was like that. That motherfucker, yeah, he was doing an L. Real talk. Listen, that's why I tell everybody this, right? The one thing about me and my wife, that why we last this long, is because of some fact is that I'm very aware of shit around me, right? I can read people. The one thing about my wife that's great about her too, she got her own special gift that she does. She can read through bullshit. I don't know what it is, but my wife can tell when I'm lying. I don't know what that shit is. I seriously. She can tell when motherfuckers is lying and when they making up shit. She can tell that shit. I don't know what it is, but she can tell that shit. That's her thing. And that's what probably keeps me honest. It probably keeps me grounded and shit like that. It just, when you know people, man, listen, that's why we work. That's why I tell people, my wife is my soulmate. Because I don't like to lie. I don't like to keep secrets and shit like that. And my wife makes it easier for me just to be honest about shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, that's our thing. That's what we got. That's what makes us click. That's our clickness, because we total opposites, but that's what makes us click. Because I don't like to lie, and she know when a motherfucker is lying. That's our thing. That's what makes us work. But but you have to acknowledge that. You have to understand that that's what's going on. But when you going through relationships, when you going through relationships, like you in competition, like that competition shit'll fuck your relationship up. Seriously. I was like, well, I'm bringing in all the money. Okay, well, you doing that. Listen, I never lie about this shit. My wife would bring in all the money, nigga. She carried us. Now it was my time. Like, but nothing changed. The difference was when I was the one now, like, bringing in the money and shit like that, I never changed. I tell my wife, like, you acting like, you bringing all the money and you act like, I ain't got no say in shit. What the fuck? We worked it out. We had, like, it's a spout that you go through. But now, when I got in the position of when I made the money, I don't do that shit. Cause I was saying the same shit. Why would I do it? Because now I'm in the power, in the position to do that shit. Why would I? I just was complaining to her about when she was doing what she was doing, to how I felt. Why would I put her that way? And like I said, my wife is retired though, so she see, she still get her money, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But it's other extra shit that I'm talking about that I have to do and blah blah blah, right? But not to get too much deep in it. But yeah, man. You have to know who you with, bro. And like I said, my wife is my soulmate. Everybody don't find that. That's why you see people like her and other men, whoever it may be, they out here, they bitter, they mad, they turn down the sex of different sex of people, or the black person, or the skin color, because they don't understand that, like, you gotta listen. And the number one thing is, I always tell people, and I can speak on it because I've been in this shit for a minute, been married for a long time, been with my wife for a long time. Listen, over 20-something years plus. Listen, you got to be willing to sacrifice. You got to be willing to sacrifice. If you're not willing to, it's just like a movement. Like if you're trying to fight for injustice, or you're trying to fight for some type of shit of a movement, you got to be willing to sacrifice. It's no different in a relationship. You got to sacrifice some shit. That's how that goes. People just weird, man. That, like, oh my God. It's just not like, people ain't just that, they ain't that smart, man. I'm just telling people like that. We're going to go to a quick commercial break and we'll come back and talk, people.
Hey guys, it's Shay, member of OBF The Squad. I've been kicking it out here for over 6 years, which means I'm not new to this shit. I'm straight up true to it. I believe in the intent, the mission of this channel, which is to uplift, to inspire, and to educate. Here at OBF, we talk about everything. We cover the latest and greatest. You're going to get our opinions. We definitely cover the facts. You're going to get it 100% raw, uncut, and straight up real. So come on over to OBF and come kick it with your girl. Holla!
I said, hey, yo, it's your boy Weezy, straight out there, L. Opinion but facts. Hottest show on the internet. We talk about everything from religion, politics, race. It doesn't matter. We're not running for any topic. So if you want to be in the building, come and join the discussion. Shout out to my boy Kenny from starting this platform. And I'm thankful just to be a part of it. So when you come in the building, keep it funky like gym shoes. So we keeps it popping like Orville Redenbach. How about that? And those are the facts. One time.
This your man LT, member of OBF The Real. Subscribe to the channel where we talk about sports, politics, issues raised, whatever you like positive. Subscribe to my brother Kenny channel, Opinion But Facts, where you keep it real. OBF for life.
All right, people, we back from quick commercial break. Let's finish this up with her. Should have said. Let's finish this up.
What makes you the prize? And when I get that, if I get you, or if we are at that point, where are we going?
Where are we going?
What is our purpose? And especially as black people, I'm sorry, but black people, we can't just get together and not create and do and advance and impact our people.
Yeah.
I don't want to waste my time.
Yeah, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Listen, let me just say this, people. I need independent women to understand this. You cannot sit out here and ask the people, as black people, what we're doing when you ain't doing shit. You're looking for somebody to be side by side with you. How about you start it off first? Maybe if you start some shit off and move a movement, maybe you may attract that man that say, you know what? Damn, that's a beautiful sister. I need to be a part of that. Why are you waiting on a man since you're so independent? I'm just trying to... People, I just need people to understand this. Listen, when I listen, let me just say something. I'm not gonna say that my wife didn't have she didn't have any impact of how I think, right? But once I made it, like, I moved my household away where I think at. I changed certain perspectives and certain things that my wife thought about. That I was like, baby, that shit don't make no sense. That's not right. That's not how we supposed to move. She took my lead, right? But at the same time, she was my inspiration of how I move because I was comfortable. She was there for me. I needed that emotional thing that said, do your thing, baby. I knew she was going to be there. So I was willing to go all the way. So it takes two to tangle. But if you're going to be this independent person that you say that you are, you don't need this and you don't need that, why are you waiting on the man? Because maybe if you go do what you say that you asking a man to do, right? You may attract that man that you may be looking for if you go do what you keep asking that man to do. How about you start a movement? How about you be about something? Because all I see that's what you about, you acting like it's because you pretty and you got a couple of dollars and you think that you very intelligent. Like you bring a whole bunch to the table. No, you don't. You don't have no purpose. What are you talking about? What is your purpose? You keep asking the man what his purpose is. What is your purpose? What do you stand for? What you don't stand for? We ain't just talking about relationship-wise. We talking about what is your morals, high grounds. See, I roll off of morals. My household, how we move in this house, we move off of morals, nigga. When I said we ain't watching football in this house no motherfucking more, nigga, we didn't watch football no more. And it wasn't because I told my wife, hey, you can't watch football no more in this house. No, I explained to her why we should not be watching football in this house. And my wife said, you know what? You right, babe. I'm with you. We ride. That's how that goes. And vice versa, if a woman say, you know what, we can't do this no more because blah, blah, blah. Don't tell me I can't do it. Say this is why we shouldn't do it. Explain to me. I ain't telling my wife shit. I just say, hey, we can't be watching football in this house no more. We shouldn't be. And she like, wow. And I hit her with the Colin Kaepernick nigga shit. And it wasn't like she didn't know what was going on, but I broke it down to her. She was like, that makes sense. You right, babe. That's how that goes. But it only came from me starting that shit. I had to push that. I had to push this situation. I had to explain that shit to my wife. I didn't need, she was like, didn't understand to a certain extent until I explained it to her. Why we ain't fucking with the NFL no more. Nigga, when I said we don't eat from Taco Bells no more, my wife don't bring no Taco Bells in here. She don't order from Taco Bells, nigga. She don't go to Wendy's. We don't go to none of that shit, nigga. Listen, we on the same page. See, that's what happens when you got to ride or die. When your woman is on the same moral high ground that you on. When she actually has her own purpose as well. She understand, yeah, you right, babe. We ain't doing that shit. Hell no, you right. Fuck that shit. We ain't supporting that. You right. She did her own research. She did her own shit. She understood. I keep telling motherfuckers, my wife is very intelligent, dude. She graduated from high school when she was 16 years old, bro. Her IQ was very high. Yeah, I know. Listen, hey, Mel P, I know that's what I'm saying, though. But that's what I mean. Like, they keep talking about this shit and they acting like they know. They don't know. You can't talk about you want a black man to lead something if you ain't gonna ride with him. Can't ask him. You know what I mean? Listen. You listen. At the end of the day, we gotta be willing to sacrifice some shit. Mel P. Steve, we gonna teach him today. Shout out to my brother Mel P, man. We gonna teach him today. You right, bro. But you listen. My wife is very intelligent, bro. Like I admire how intelligent that she is about shit because it make me it keeps me sharp too. You know what I mean? So, you know, you gotta admire shit about the person that you with sometimes. And sometimes when you don't have a person like that, you know, you end up like this chick here, B Simone.
It goes back to the nigga, like something as simple as that nigga in my DM.
What are we
What's
doing?
WYD? What are you talking about?
What do you need?
What? How can I help you?
How can
Do
I
you
help
need a
you?
share for share?
What
Do
can
you
I
need a
what
post?
can I do for you? What is it that you're looking for me? What do you see in me? What about me makes you want to do any what what are we doing? Why are we
Because of how you conducting yourself. Look how y'all are conducting yourselves. Look what are you wearing? Because perception is everything as well. And at the same time, off of your behavior, that's how men will approach you. And I keep saying this. You can't go to a club with some skimpy ass shit on and think ain't no man gonna be trying to get up at you, trying to get that pussy. First of all, even if you didn't go in there on no skimpy shit, you look good. You're like, damn, she look good. Damn, she fine. You look at it, you in a club. Niggas gonna holler. I never understood when a woman be sitting there, damn, I'm just in here trying to have a good time. Damn, why you talking to me? You in a club. Fuck you think supposed to happen? I appreciate that, Mel P. Shout out to my brother Mel P for saying that. I appreciate that, bro. What the fuck you think? Listen, man. I'm glad I'm not single no more. I keep telling people that. I'm glad I'm not single. I ain't got to deal with this shit. I ain't got to have these dumbass conversations either. But go ahead.
What? That's literally what y'all niggas make me want to do. What? Hello, hey.
I'm out of haze.
I'm out of haze.
And you sound stupid. You sound ratchet. You sound like you got nothing to bring to the table. And listen, and I always tell people like this, right? People say they don't care about how people perceive them. They do. It may not be 100% or a big, like some people do care more about how people see them, right? A higher percentage. But some people, like me, I'm about 90% that I don't care. It's that 10% I do care. Right? But that 10% keeps me humble. That 10% makes me aware of how I behave. You understand what I'm saying here? So, and how I conduct myself, right? So, she's sitting here, got this skimpy ass dress on, trying to look sexy, because that's what you're trying to do. I don't give a fuck what no woman says. When you wear this type of skimpy shit, you are asking for attention. I'm sorry, I'm not saying you don't supposed to dress sexy. I'm just saying, don't be shocked when the man sees what you're wearing, how you presenting yourself. That we just like, yeah, she trying to go. Let me try hard at her get that pussy. As I told you, it ain't emotional for men. We don't think here. We think down here. We ain't looking for no relationship. We looking for a one-night stand. Down here. Trying to fuck. See what that pussy like.
Daddy,
Yeah. Yes, boo.
like.
Okay, listen. You know you see Daddy in the middle of a live stream. Come here.
I
Get out the floor. Come here and calm down. Okay? You've been running. Chill out. You've been running. Okay. All right. This your castle?
Yes, a grandma's.
It's grandma castle.
Yes.
Well, why you got Kanaya castle? Kanaya's? You see it? It say Kanaya's castle.
Yeah.
How's it grandma castle? Oh, you took over grandma castle?
Yes, it's a Kanaya. Mommy, your daddy is you.
Yeah, I know.
Me.
Yeah, all right. This is our thing, people. She's got this up there. Hold on. Hopefully everybody can see. Hold up. There you go. She didn't draw that. All right, boo. All right. Come on, get off the floor, boo.
Sorry.
All right. It's a good job.
Thank you.
All right. Next time you can not. I'm about to get a lock on my goddamn my studio door. Because I was in the middle of talking about some ratchet shit. I don't talk about that shit around her, but not ratchet, but grown up shit. And she just popped up and she moved. Like I used to can hear her coming down. I can't hear her no more. And I ain't even got no earphones on. I can't hear her no more. Yeah, she almost got me, right? Caught me all guard and shit, but Mel P. Caught me all guard. Fuck me up. It made me jump. You see I jumped, right? I said, oh. Oh, man. You know what I mean? That's why I said, like, listen, man. I'm gonna get out, and we're gonna get out here with this and shit. I'm gonna come back, and we're gonna talk about I got another topic I want to talk about. Listen, I just want to say this. A lot of times in this day and age, we don't cherish the shit that we do have. I cherish that my daughter wakes up every day and she's happy, bro. I don't give a fuck about a lot of other shit, bro. You get what I'm saying? I care about the important things. I don't care about all the dumb, goofy shit. Like this shit right here, the only reason I'm talking about this shit, because it's stupid to me, is because of she's disrespecting legacy. She's disrespecting our ancestors. Because B. Simone cannot be in this position to talk and have her opinion the way she's having her opinion and acting like she's so this and that without Martin Luther King, Coretta Scott King, and other civil rights movers and our ancestors that fought in that era for us to be here to do what we do. We lose focus of that. We shouldn't be shitting on our people like Martin Luther King because he had an affair, allegedly. So what? He did more good than bad. You're right, Mel P. Life is too short for the stupid shit. But I won't allow these type of people to shit on. The reason I talk about this shit, I don't like when you shit on our people that bring shit. We wouldn't be here for some of these people. And you want to just call out all their flaws. Like, what are you talking about? Who told you that they was perfect? That's the crazy shit about it. Who told you that our black leaders was perfect? Martin Luther King ain't killed nobody. He ain't raped nobody. He didn't molest nobody. He didn't steal money from people. He didn't take nothing from nobody. He just got some side pussy. So we need to stop looking at him in a certain type of way as this black leader? Please. No, that's not happening. Sorry. And to anybody that think that way, you can kiss my ass. That means you never respected Martin Luther King from the beginning. And you had this high expectation that this man was perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody. John F. Kennedy was sitting around here fucking all them women, and his wife knew it, and she stood by him. Ain't nobody talking about that. You black Negroes ain't talking about that. White slave owners was raping our ancestors, and they had wives, but you never talked about that. But you want to blame the black man. Oh, he should be perfect. No, we ain't got to be perfect. First of all, in this life, black people is the motherfuckers that you blame, especially black men, to blame for everything. Anything go wrong in this country, oh, it's black people's fault. Black people's fault. I'm not doing that with y'all stupid people. I love being black. I love my black people. I love my black sisters. I love my black men. I'm not doing that. I'm not turning down my people because of some of you black Negroes don't educate yourself and you have no common sense of what you're doing when you're doing shit like this. B. Simone. It's not a conversation to be had. We shouldn't even be talking about Martin Luther King had an affair. How is that, it falls how you throw that in a relationship? That's different. That's different. Nobody even knew about this shit until all of a sudden, out of the blue, the FBI or somebody all of a sudden from the government throw out about, oh, Martin Luther King got a tape out there where he moaning and he fucking around with a woman. A side chick. Please. Coretta Scott King ain't said nothing. I don't give a fuck about it. That's her husband. She says, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I ride with Coretta Scott King, the black sister, the queen, that needs her statue, that need her motherfucking roses, that need her fucking respect. I will never take advice from a chick that's sitting here dyeing her hair, putting on fake eyelashes, when probably got all types of fucking plastic surgery and trying to look good for modern day. Be yourself. Be Simone. Be yourself. And don't talk about Martin Luther King because you ain't even on the same level as Coretta Scott King. Martin, but you want to talk about Martin. Whatever, people. Let me get up out of here, man. I'll be back with another live stream, people. Leave your comments. Hit that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to OBF, the family channel. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Tell somebody to know somebody about, so they come to the channel. Share this video. Make sure y'all guys go to my new channel, Mr. OBF The Real, and subscribe to that channel. We're trying to get them not views up, but trying to get them subscribers up, people, so we can do more over there. Like I said, I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do videos over there, but I need everybody to understand. We need to get over 100 something people, man. We need to get this channel up and get that channel up. Make sure you guys go subscribe over there. If you can, people, go ahead and donate to the channel. Go to the Cash App and go to OBF The Real channel. I mean the Real Cash App, and donate to the channel. We highly appreciate anything. I appreciate anybody that have been donating to the channel. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all to death. Shout out to my brother Mel P, because he always donate to the channel. I highly appreciate my brother. I appreciate to my brother Weezy too, because he donate every month to this channel. So shout out to my brother Weezy, the OBF family, but he always donate $20 or whatever he donate every month to this channel. He does that every month. So shout out to my brother Weezy for doing that. And I wanted to say that to people, that I highly appreciate you guys donating to this channel. You know what I'm saying? We highly appreciate it. So leave your comments, hit that like button. It's your boy, Mr. OBF. Peace and love to the world.
Hey, it's Shay. I've been deemed the mother of OBF, which means I care for this channel. I care for each and every member of this channel. I've been kicking it with OBF for more than 6 years, which means I'm not new to this shit. I'm true to it. I believe in the intent of this channel. I believe in the mission, which is to inform, to educate, to notify, and to discuss. Here, we talk about everything, the latest and the greatest. You're going to get our opinions. You're going to get the facts raw and uncut, straight up real, 100%. Besides doing that, I think we've created something that haven't been done yet on this YouTube platform. We've created a squad that not anybody could be a member of. You have to be real. You have to be inspirational. You have to be positive. And most of all, you have to be consistent. You probably see on the show, we fight. We fight for our opinions. We fight for what we believe in. We fight, yes, as a family. But behind the scenes, we love even harder. Here at OBF, the squad, we are not kinfolk. We are straight up family. And I'm proud to be a member. Shay out. OBF for life.